on? Bro, what are we on, bro? Bro, like, I'm right here. Like, what are we talking about? I've been here this whole time. Like, what? I see what you're trying to do. Don't you worry your little heart. Bro, I'm practically ready to go, man. Like, I've been literally sitting here this whole time. That ass. You know? But, seeing how y'all miss me so much, like... What's good? In the hood. Why did that not flip? Yeah, it flipped. It flipped. Why did it not flip on YouTube? Hold on. Oh, now it flips. Let me get this on. You just came live from... I mean, shoot. If you gonna call me out like I ain't live, then I might as well go live. What are we talking about? Hold on, let me get the chat on my phone. Man, there is so much to get through, though. There's so much to get through, man. Holy. Oh my goodness. Like, yo, you don't understand, bro. Like, we have so much. There's so much for real. Boomski. Bro, when I say that, yo, the fact that Deleted is doing a video on Johnny Tsunami is crazy. And I know about that story too. I'm gonna watch that one. I'm gonna watch that one. What's good? What's popping? How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? Welcome back to Single City Reactions. Let me turn off this music one time. Let me turn that off, bro. We had enough of that. We had enough of this lo-fi beat-ish. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I did say I had a surprise for y'all. I did say I had a surprise. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, listen, Sunkiss, we're going through it. First, I want to go through the video that I never got to by the Ville, and then we're going to get to the live. I want to go through his live. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Yo, Anthony, I'm gonna keep it a full stack with you. He is. He is, bro. Holy. But I did say, okay. I did say I had a surprise. And this is a pretty big surprise. Because going forward, this is going to change this whole live stream forever. This is a very important surprise. What's good, Tiny? Okay. Oh, I'm glad Tiny's here for the surprise, because going forward from now on, this is going to change this podcast forever. Okay? So, let's get to the surprise, all right? So, with that being said, I'm just so nervous. Like, I'm like, okay. I found a soundboard. I found a soundboard. Yes. You don't understand. I've been looking for one for so long. I got a soundboard. Yo, I went online and I was typing in soundboard, something free. I need something free because they have all these subscription services and all that. I'm looking around. I'm like, bro, I don't want to pay for this because I'm broke. Anyway, that's not the point. Yo, I found this one website. I'm like, you're giving me 8 spaces for free? Oh, yeah, I can work with this. I can work for this.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I feel like a little kid in a candy store. I tell you that much. What else I got?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh shit, yo, you don't know how ecstatic I am, bro. Hey, listen to me. No more pause moments. I'm not saying pause anymore. I'm just doing this. Yo, what was that? Oh shoot. Okay. Let me breathe for a second. Let me breathe. I'm gonna abuse that. I'm gonna abuse that one, bro. Oh shit. It's not necessarily about tormenting, but if you get tormented, then it's not even my, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Okay, serious thing now. So, what's his name again? I forgot his name. What is it? What's his name? Quality. Yeah, Quality. He did a video the other day with Drake in the strip club. And not even the strippers want to be around this man right now. Yo. Hey, yo, Anthony. What are we talking about right now? Why are we bringing up Baka for? Huh? Why are we bringing up Baka for? Like, what are we doing? We don't need to bring up Baka in the stream, bruh. Yo, listen. So, I wanted to start with looking at Quality's video, and then we're going to get into the whole Veil shit. So, I want to start with this video. I want to start with this. Cause this made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. This was really funny. This was really funny. We got Lord Racer here. What's poppin', bro? Salute to you, brother. Oh shoot. Okay. So I wanted to start with this video. All right. Oh, see, when I see Baka. Hey, shout out to Sam, bro. The fact that I'm seeing everybody and everybody's lives is hilarious, bro. I love seeing it. I'm not gonna lie. Every live I go to, I'm like, hey, I know you. Like, all right, so look, let me just lock in on this, right? Let's get to this video. This shit's funny as hell. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't really need to react to this. I just want to watch this. So let's go ahead and just start with this first.
Give me a hug.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, I know that you work at the club. Know that these
Even the strippers don't want to hug Drake. Even the strippers don't want to hug Drake.
They give him a little
more.
pat on the back.
The strippers is done. Huh? The strippers is done. If this is not the face that tell you that the strippers is done with Drake, I don't know what is.
Oh,
this
shit.
face, it just screams. If Boy Bye could be a face, it would be this one. Even the strippers.
All of a sudden, Baka being Baka makes sense. I saw
Drake.
you on the Ville's chat. Yeah, I'll be there. I'm telling you, I'll be there for real.
Even the strippers is fed up with all of this this nonsense you've been putting out there, Drake.
Hey, yo, if I see y'all there, I'm calling you out. I'm like, hey, I know you, and hit the app button and shit. Yo, I don't know what's going on with the tags, but like I try to tag someone, and it doesn't work properly. I don't know what's going on. Like when I tag someone, like I see the orange box come up, but when I try to tag, I don't even get the orange box. It just throws the thing out there. It's weird. I don't get it. Hey, Natasha, how you doing? I'm well. I hope you're well. Baka mother. Let's keep going with this video. We got a lot to get through, so let's let this one play out first. This is just like the opening, the beginner, you know?
They like, don't hug. This church hug he gave Drake. Hold on.
This man said church hug. Church hug is crazy.
I'm sorry.
Church hug is insane.
Yeah, I know that you work at the club. Know that these people.
She like this nigga. How did he find me? I was way in the back.
Oh, shit.
I was way in the back by the wall and I'm short, he scoped me out. He a professional stripper scoper. He done scoped me. He done sniped me from a
Koala's
distance.
hilarious.
He,
Quickie was there
as soon as
too?
I saw him see me, I said, fuck. He walked over here. Let me.
Hold on, let me see this. You seen Elliot Wilson tweet about academics glazing Drake while he's inadvertently confirming those DMs that leaked were... Whoa. I did not see that tweet. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me that. you're gonna have to send me. I want to see that.
Hug this losing ass.
Y'all gonna have to send me that.
I want to hug now, huh? You want to hug me now?
Bro,
while you want to lose
thought
the
we'd ever
streak?
see?
You want to start?
Mother
you want to
Baka's
start
is
all this
crazy.
name dropping stuff while you want to
Mother
lose the
Baka
streak?
is crazy. Holy shit!
GGTT Kiki, don't call my name now. Don't call my name now. When you was up there being popping with all your freaking music, you were hitting all the #1 spots and #1 charts and stuff like that. You ain't call my name then. Now you want to lose. Now you got a plethora of L's. Now you have a plethora of L's back to back. You at the bottom. Your music ain't hitting no #1 charts. Here you go, try to name drop now. Now you miss us, huh? Now you miss us while you want to lose a streak. You want to get a hug now from me, huh?
This is hilarious.
Give me a hug is wait. What's give me a hug on the chart? Give
me it damn well sounds insulting enough.
Give me a hug is 53 on a damn chart. You want to name drop?
Are you serious? Yo, hold on a second. Give me a yo. It fell that far. Oh, give me a hug. Fuck out of here.
Drop us.
Bro, why you want to hug so bad for, man? Go to a therapist, bro. Man, sometimes you got to learn how to hug yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to hug yourself for real. Talk about give me a hug.
You want to name drop us being at the
I'm pretty sure Dr. Phil can take a spot for you, bro.
Don't name drop us now.
This nigga's hilarious.
Huh? You already got Aaron Hall, pedal to the metal stuff all in the background, and you want to name drop us now and give me a hug is 53 on the charts. They don't like the song. We don't like the song.
Holy.
This is...
Bro, you can't make this kind of ish up for real.
Oh my.
I know that these people might judge.
Hey. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, though. Yo, I'm gonna be so for real right now, bro. Yo. It's only gonna get worse. Like, y'all don't understand. For him to lose the hoes, bro. Think about it. This man had all the women. The women that initiated this run, bro. All them hoes, bro. The hoes is the reason why all the other girls started to follow. Imagine when all the smart, intelligent, university graduate women start to realize this nigga's lame. Oh my God. I can see the roast right now, bro. It's gonna get dark outside for real. Oh my goodness. Just wait till that happens. We're done. Give me a second. I'm just sending this link to someone that wanted to tap in with the stream. I'm also sending the link to my podcast crew. I don't usually do this, but they wanted to tap in, so I doubt they're going to say anything, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. I doubt they're going to say anything, but like I wanted to send a link out so they can join in on the festivities. But yo, I just wanted to start with this video. Just a little warm up until we get into what we need to get into today. So if you already seen it, bear with me. I doubt a lot of people seen it, but if you did, bear with me. And we're going to get into the festivities. We're going to start with the bill. And we're going to go from there. I saw deleted drop, so we're going to react to deleted as well. So, nigga, see, I don't, no. I don't understand that. Yo, this nigga's watching it too? Yeah, we gonna get into it. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's go into
Jesus
the bill.
Christ.
That was not the button I was trying to push. Oh, hold on a second. Oh shit. Okay, so I haven't saw this one yet.
So it looks like Ebony Prince, the man who has all the cryptic information.
Yo, I haven't seen this one yet, so I want to start with this one. Damn, everybody watching this shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I need a max hug. All right, let me go ahead and hit the record button. This is a very beautiful, kind of gloomy Tuesday. Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions, only on the Flexion Mind Network. Yo, right here. If you can't see me, if you hear someone talking, can't see me. Yo, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions, only on the Flexion Mind Network. I'm the original Anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. We got another video that we got by the Ville today. We're going to react to it. This video is titled Drake Exposes Reveals Incriminating Incident Report Involving Gloria. This is the video that we're going to watch before we watch the other one, and then we're going to check out the live. And then I want to react to one of Curtis's King videos, the one with Glasses Malone, as well as the video deleted literally just dropped on his channel. So we're going to check all those out for today. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If you're in the chat right now, thank you for being engaged. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibe. Let's get into this video. All right, let's go.
So it looks like Ebony Prince, the man who has all the cryptic information, all the incriminating information about Drake, the man that
I ain't
gave
got my
Kendrick
light on,
Lamar
bro.
the items from the Mark Hotel that ended up becoming the Meet the Grams items down the road. Every single thing that he's left up until this point has led us to the name Gloria. Now, he's finally responded to the post that he had made this weekend talking about Gloria, how Kendrick had named them in GNX, named a song
We're all
called
doing
Gloria
research,
in GNX, and how
I'll see you soon.
Now there's a person, a witness in an incident report at the Mark Hotel where Drake had stayed at.
If Gloria is a Fed and she is a witness and nothing came out regarding the incident report, my bet is that there is a case being built. Yo, if they're building a case, hurry up.
Where there was federal agents, where there was other things occurring at this time. Same date as well, January 21st, 2023. You could see it right here. January 21st, 2023 at the bottom. So what is going on? What did Gloria see? Why are people at the Mark Hotel, such as the security guard, reporting information like this? Look at what he said about the federal agent. It's still Monday in most of America, isn't it? And this is how he addressed things now, saying that wait till Monday at noon. LMAO, I spy a United States federal agent. Do you really think they're going to lie for you too? And going to the post that he's talking about currently.
Yo. What did he do? Yo, I like to joke around. I like to have fun. But when I'm serious, I have so many questions. Like, yo, what did you do in that room, bruh? How? Yo, you have, first of all, he walked in with all these females. We saw when he came off the bus, right? He walked in with all these girls and all this bullshit. Bro, I'm sitting there, I'm just trying to figure out, bro, what the hell did you do? If we're going to be so for real right now, like, yo, what did you do, my nigga? Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. This literally looks like fan fiction. This literally looks like fan fiction. This shit don't look real for real, bro. This makes no sense. God damn, bro. Oh my God. I don't think so. Graping on my, bro, I can't see it, bro. Tiny, I understand a lot of people are saying that, but I can't see it. So Nokia is number 3 and dropping from Spotify top 50 Canada, number 2 below Luther, US 30 global, and number 1 on Apple Music. It's the highest performing song from. Yeah, that's valid. Everyone, I see everyone like Nokia and all that. Me personally, it might be a decent song, but like looking at the overall package, the overall project, bro, I can't see the song as something good, knowing that it came from a shit project. You know, I'd be lying to you saying, "Oh, this is amazing." Bro, look at the content and the rest of the songs on there. They're all garbage. Friggin' Meet Your Padre. Why does that exist? That's like friggin' Chief Keef putting out Macaroni Time. That's not supposed to exist. Shit makes no sense.
Because now he shared on another account, Gloria, oh Gloria. And then he had shared the post right here. It's 11:59 in the Aleutian Islands at the coast of Alaska. Do you all know who Gloria is? Like my subscribers do? No more freebies. It's time to pay the piper after all. It gets so much more interesting from here. P.S. Still think that I'm talking about one man, which were the sentiments that he had shared similarly to the last post he had shared. Right here.
You talking about Kevin Durant?
He had posted this, and at the bottom it had read, folks still think this was about one man. So I feel like this Gloria situation, I really do believe that this might involve more than just Drake, is what Ebony Prince is hinting towards. Not only that, but going...
Something just came to my head for a second. Hold on. So if this involves more than one person, right? I think he said 21 Savage was there at the hotel, as well as Kevin Durant. What I'm thinking is that throughout this whole beef, it was really 21, because he called out 21 saying, oh, he my brother for real, or whatever he said. I don't think he mentioned Kevin Durant, but like, we know for a fact Kevin Durant sides with Drake. But what if they're siding with Drake so they can be on Drake's side so that they're kind of protected from this whole thing? Because of course Drake would like pay off people, get his lawyers to deal with shit, and all whatever bullshit that happens. But like, maybe these guys are being fangirls by association. Because think about it, if they were not on his side, if this was to ever keep going down the rabbit hole, and then we get to a point where there's people being named officially, and Drake has his lawyers say, oh, I was never there, da-da-da-da-da, and some bullshit, but I saw 21, and I saw Kevin Durant doing some crazy-ish. We know Drake has that kind of power to do that, right? So it's not necessarily far-fetched that that would even happen in that sense. So they're saying they're on his side because they know if they're not, they're screwed. If he's saying there's more than one person, or if this is true. Oh, this is getting spooky for real. It's getting spooky for real.
Down to what the picture that was shared, because he doesn't reveal the full picture. But he does reveal this.
In fact, let me open my Discord.
Incident report indicating that there was another type of report
Discord,
that happened.
This
is a separate report from the report that you're seeing right here in front of the screen. Obviously, this says witness name, phone address, and the witness name is Gloria. Witness 2. There's 2 witnesses to take note of that I had to point out as well. Witness name number 1 and witness name number 2, which is Gloria. Now, the other part of the situation that gets tricky is that with the new photo that's shared, it's showing an injury type, which doesn't show on the other report that we had saw. And on the injury type, it says what appears to be bleeding, a leaking injury, right? A leaking injury that had occurred on this incident report. And here in this photo, he's hinting towards Gloria. But the thing that I wanted to point out, however, from the things that he's sharing currently, he also left a message that he was sharing or exchanging with somebody that he was talking to, I guess one of his subscribers. And it looks like he had said something in the conversation that he found interesting or found notable. What's crazy is that's exactly who I thought she was. That's what the signs were pointing at. You tried to give them the opportunity to make it right. Now that boy is out here looking stressed, making people think that he has answer because he's taking... They follow up with the message by saying also his lawsuit.
Yo, run run that back. Hold on a second. Now that boy is out here looking stressed, making people think he has cancer. Because he's taking, and that's the pill. Man, if you don't... Yo, this guy is a bitch. This guy's a maximum level bitch, bro. So let me get this right. Because people don't like to research shit. When they saw the pill, they thought he had cancer? y'all need to understand, like, yo, this is like, yo, this is, hold on, let me reopen my chat. This is, yo, hold on a second. Yo, what's good, Quickie? How you doing, bro? Oh my God. It was such a great interview with Glassman. Damn right it was such a great. I need to go check that interview out. Bro, yo, Sunkiss, let me tell you something right now. The fact that, let me tell, like, understand this, bro. Here in Canada, here in Toronto, these, and I'm not even trying to call them fools. I'm not trying to call them idiots or anything like that. But these bum ass niggas ride this nigga's nuts. I said it. I don't give it that. I said it. They ride his nuts though. You know? But it's like, bro, I wish people just did their research for real. It doesn't even take long to research this as long as you go to the right sources. Shout out to the Ville, no doubt. But yo, it's just gotten to a point where it's like, there's so many people that are just blind out here. There's so many people. And you know for a fact, because I've already heard it around here. I've heard it around these city streets. I've heard people when I was walking by in the mall. Oh, what they're doing to Drake is crazy. Why is UMG moving like this? Like UMG's putting this together. They might be putting this together. They're not the ones like putting this out. That's Ebony Prince. Yo, I'm telling you, when it comes to, yeah, I got a soundboard, my boy. I got a soundboard, my boy. But nah, my point is like, yo, when I say people out here are slow, it is sad. And the craziest thing about them being slow is that they're being slow by association. Because they love this man's nuts oh so much. Bro, these people will ride this shit till the sun fall. Yo, it doesn't matter what these guys say on the internet. They're not gonna believe it. I was on the phone with one of my dogs the other day. Not even the other day, yesterday. And he was hearing me when I was listening to the Ville. Because I got home from work. And I saw Ville went live, so I went straight to the live. And I was on the phone with him. He's like, yo, what is this guy talking about, bro? This guy's like, on the phone, literally, he said, yo, Drake is the guy, bro. Jake is the man. Yo, whatever they're saying on the internet, bro, cut that off. That's nonsense. Bro, I had to mute the stream, bro. I'm on the phone with this guy. I had to mute the stream for real, bro. It was insane. I'm like, bro, you really gonna sit there and just be so naive, bro? You're just gonna fall down this bullshit rabbit hole, bro? It's like there's two rabbit holes. There's one for the truth and one filled with bullshit. And everyone's falling down the one with bullshit. Like, yo, bro, let's be real here. If y'all just took a step back, that's all I ask. Took a step back, read all this information, and then look at him and look at his actions and look how he moves. Is that really the guy that y'all love so much? Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not. I'm really going to tell you right now, it's not. This guy looks like a fool, bro. This guy looks like fodder. Bum ass nigga. Can't deal with this, bro. I think it's your social. Not certain people I'm around can't stand him in Toronto because we know how fake. Really? I don't know. It's tough because I keep my social circle small. And the people that I have in my social circle, they're actually very good individuals. They're outstanding people, but they just love this nigga so much. They just love him so much. That wasn't the best priority to make it. It's fine, but it's like, whoa! Yo, Natasha, we talked about this! Yo, fuck! Natasha, we talked about this. We talked about this. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But we had this conversation already. I don't want to see nobody donate. No donations. No. Oh, man. Damn. Okay, Anthony, bro, relax. Oh, man, it's just... I already gave that little TED talk. I don't want to see him until I deserve him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't deserve that right now, but thank you, Natasha. I appreciate you. Damn it. Hey, we got Tiff in the building. Thank you. I appreciate you. But let Natasha only be the only one. But this should be the last time you do this. I don't want to see no donations from nobody. If I hit 5 figures in subscribers around like 10K or whatever, okay, cool. If you choose to give, that's great. But I don't want to see that. We live in dark times right now. Everybody broke. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to give up y'all shit. Keep that. Go invest in some stock. You know, build that money. This is ridiculous. I am accepting my blessings. I don't know. I don't feel like I deserve it yet. My channel's still kind of new. And we're still growing and building and figuring things out, especially. So, yeah. Well, it is what it is. I've been talking for a long time. Let's finish out this video, though.
Type of aggressor. That would change the whole situation with this beef.
Yo, Anthony, I know you lying. Anthony, I know you lying, bro. Man, what are you talking about, bro? I know you lying. Talking about I need a double the donation. You do not give more. Do not give more. I don't want to see no more donations. Talk about I need a lineup. Oh, you try to squabble for real, don't you? You try to squabble, bro.
Really thought the thing that he's trying to point out with that individual that sent those messages.
Maybe I shouldn't turn on the bright light.
I think him saying that there's a narrative that he's trying to be a victim when it comes to the lawsuit. When you talk about the UMG situation with Drake, trying to change the narrative and trying to appear like a victim while the
Yo, Anthony, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Y'all ain't seeing shit. Y'all ain't seeing shit. I ain't taking this shit off at all. Y'all, nope. I got a 5 top. Yes, I can admit it. I got a 5 top. Don't clip that. I got a 5 top. Okay, I don't care. I got that. I'm not taking this off though. Hell no. If you clip that, I swear to you.
Whole time he's been the aggressor. The aggressor, bro. What is going on, bro? What does Ebony Prince know? And what is he saying? Is he saying that there's an altercation that happened with Drake and Gloria was the witness of the situation and what occurred involved him or a person obtaining a liquid injury? Bleeding. Like what, bro? Is this
See, that's the part that confused me. The liquid injury.
Like people have speculated what it could.
What is it liquid injury they're talking about is my question. What happened, bro? Someone got beat up? Like, someone got punched in their jaw? Something like, what's going on? Man. I know you lying, Sunkiss. I know you lying. Oh, I see what we doing today. I see what we okay. I see what we doing today. It's okay. See, Tiny's getting to the point. Y'all want to talk about my forehead? You know, hell nah. Y'all ain't seen nothing no more. Oh. Oh my God. This is insane though. Talking about my forehead. That's insane. Yo, Tiny, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to think that's what it is. I don't want to think that's what it is for real. Because realistically, man, it could be anything. But I'm not trying to wish the worst. But who knows what happened?
Could be the people that he's talking to. They were able to figure out exactly what it was, or probably had a hunch about who it could have been before he told them who Gloria was. But I think, bro, because of everything that's happened at this hotel, he's adding more stuff that raises concerns. And I still feel like we don't know.
There's a fake Kendrick reference track? Are you serious? Oh, what's up, Susie? How you doing? Hope you doing all right. Tiny, I don't disagree because when you're looking through these things, anything is possible. I just don't. It's just a personal thing. I don't want to wish that. I don't want to wish that's what it happened. But if that's what happened, we got to get him out of here. If that's what happened, he got to go. Hey, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh, who the federal agent is. I still feel like I'm not sure if this involves Christopher Alvarez, if this has anything with Drake showing up so late at night, if this has anything to do with any of these hard drives. Is Gloria on one of these hard drives that he had shared in this video? Is she in one of these hard drives? Is like, there's a lot of things going on.
Bro, this video alone just has me stressed. The reason why I'm saying that is because there's so much different things happening in this moment. There's a federal agent. Kevin Durant is standing right there. The whole baby stroller, Christopher Alvarez. And I looked up Christopher Alvarez. Let me not finish that. My point is like, this feels like a good game of Clue. This literally feels like a good game of Clue with all these people on the board. And we're trying to figure out who did what. Because now it's gotten to a point where it's like, this makes no sense. But at the same time, it makes perfect sense. What did they do, bruh? And this guy has hard drives upon hard drives upon hard drives of shit. Like, yo, what's going on here, bruh? Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even trying to disrespect for real, but the boy's in a damn baby stroller. And then he's like an editor. He's a writer. Bro, how the hell can you write? See, I'm going too far. I gotta stop. Y'all go look up Christopher Alvarez. Y'all go understand, alright? But my point is like, yo. Wait, what? Damn D made his own reference track? Yo, this guy's not serious, bro. Disturbing thought. I never heard the term liquid injury before, which tells me that they're trying not to say what it is. What if the liquid injury caused the injury? What if the liquid caught the liquid? The liquid? The liquid? What if the liquid caused the injury? What, alcohol? Yo, voice to text is crazy. Yo. See, I like to roast, but I don't want to roast him. Not that it's too easy to do, but it's like, bro, like, it's like my heart gets smaller and smaller every time I roast somebody in that condition. You know? Holy, but okay. Why is Kevin Durant there? And then I heard both his parents were there. His mom was there. His dad was there. OVO 40, Hunchback Like He 80 was there. Like, there's so many people here in this one place. This one instance. What did you do? Nah, you can roast him? Hell nah, bro. I don't want to do that. I think because the injury says bleeding, but the word after is still blanked out. What if it was like... I don't even want to say that. Because there were minors there too. I don't want to say that though. What if... Yo. Oh, yeah, they had a freak off. They had a freak off, and Christopher Alvarez won some with his raisin ass. Oh my God. They might have had a freak off in the hotel for real. Holy shit. They might actually had a freak off. Yo, call up the hoes, bro. Someone call the hoes. We need to get to the bottom of this.
And I think this has to be severe, right? If there was federal agents there on the same day, January 21st, 2023, January 21st, 2023, if this person was there on the same day, if a federal agent was there on the same day, did they show up because of this other report? Did they show up because there was an altercation that involved somebody bleeding at the end? I don't know.
Yo, quickie. Y'all having a freak off, and mid freak off, y'all see a baby stroller pull up, and they lift up the covers. It's Christopher Alvarez. Everyone's like, Jesus Christ! I want some. I am so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. You see what I'm talking about with roasting? I shouldn't have done that. That was too far. See, this is what happens when I go too far. Like, I sound crazy. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. That was way too far. That was way too far, bro. But y'all can't have a freak off and then invite Christopher Alvarez and then have him waiting for like 4+ hours talking about he wants in. This is insane, bro.
Oh, that's something that really just gets me right now. He just dropped this information like a few minutes ago, bro. So I'm trying to figure it out.
That's true too. That could be some baby oil kind of shit for real.
Probably later on tonight, try to go live and see what
Holy.
we could find out, see what we could come to a conclusion to. And
I wouldn't be
moving
surprised
forward.
either, Natasha. But
for
damn.
right now, it looks like I feel like Gloria could be a person that had seen something, became a witness, one witness, because there's another name that's blanked out. She could have been one witness to the injury that took place that Ebony Prince is referring to, that this sub is referring to. Drake is trying to act like a victim with UMG. Whole time he's been an aggressor. This just flipped the script, bro. I don't even know if you guys understand how serious this is. The fact that Ebony Prince could allegedly, keep it alleged, have something that could make people look at Drake in an incriminating way to where the narrative could be that he could look like some type of aggressor. That would change the whole situation with this beef. Because if you were saying that stuff about Kendrick Lamar, doing that stuff to Whitney, but you have Ebony Prince here having incident reports stating that you caused injury to somebody, bleeding. Oh yeah, this doesn't look good, bro. Who did Gloria see get injured? Who did Gloria see get injured this whole time, bro? And was that the reason why the federal agents were there? Is that why Christopher Alvarez never saw Drake that night? Remember, Christopher Alvarez never saw Drake that night. He was there at 3:19 in the morning. For it looks like that's the time that he leaves the building. Did he ever see Drake? And why did he make it such an important fact? And why did he make it such a big deal? Why did Alvarez make it such a big deal? To let people know that he met Drake and they listened to beats for a few minutes. How come he told people that he wasn't there that long? From the looks of it, it looks like he waited there forever and never saw Drake show up. You never see Drake show up on camera, but you see the time when Alvarez is there, and you see the time when he steps out the door. And from looking at this video, it looks like the man in the front of the door is giving what looks like some type of hassle. Like he's talking to them in the front, almost like he's trying to make sense of it all. It's kind of a strange thing that it's occurring at this time, at the same time, with this whole Gloria thing. A lot of stuff happened on January 21st. Whatever it is, there's just more layers and more layers to peel back, and it just keeps adding on and adding.
Yo, this literally sounds like January 6th. I ain't gonna lie. This literally sounds like what happened, but just like minimized. But like there's so many different events in this one day happening. This is... Yeah, no, that was a freak off. Like, literally all the signs says freak off. Christopher Alvarez not getting in, talking about he wants some beats. Bro, you don't even rap for real, bro. Talking about some beats you want to share. Now you want to share beats for? You don't rap, my nigga. You're not even you're not a reliable source, clearly, because you never saw Drake. So what are you talking about beats? You're a writer. I don't like when people lie through their teeth for real, bro. That shit lame as hell. But that's easily a freak off, bro. Easily a freak off. The last two thing I said was about Christopher Alvarez. That's why it's fine to roll. I mean, I don't. I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm good at what I do. Don't get it twisted. But I feel bad. You know, there's a heart somewhere in here, on one of these sides. But yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad still. Yeah, it's getting spooky. It's getting spooky now. But this whole thing, it just looks like security footage happening outside of Freak Off at a hotel. The dude that would turn around with his arms out, he's probably yelling and screaming about the noise. It was probably a noise complaint. And he sees two people with badges be like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. That's what it looks like. Kevin Durant's standing there just waiting for Drake because he probably doesn't want to get in on the freak off, or maybe he already had his turn. So he's just standing there waiting for dude to finish. And didn't he walk out with a dog face mask? Hold on. Didn't he walk out this same hotel with a dog face mask? I don't know the exact time when he walked out like that. But if he had that dog face mask on, what was he trying to cover? Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
On at this point, I have to figure out a little bit more. We'll go live and see what we could speculate and talk about. See if anybody has anything else on their mind that they could share. But this is interesting, man. We're about to see what's going to happen and see what's going to take place after this. Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.
I remember on the Vills Live, someone sent him an FBI case.
Hey, guys. I just found an amazing digital marketing expert on Fiverr.
Yeah, so apparently I remember on the Vills Live, and I wrote it down. Someone sent a link to an FBI case. Apparently they've been building it on Drake since 2023. I kind of want to see that. But I want to get into the second video because I feel like he took some of the moments in the live and put it together in one video. So we're going to go ahead and check that one out after.
The information that...
Oh, buddy. It just gets worse and worse. Oh, man. It just gets worse and worse for real. Like, this rabbit hole is like... It looks easier and easier to climb down. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the more that we, like, look into this is the more that we find. And it's getting spooky for real. Look, welcome back to Single City Reactions, only on the Flex My Network. I'm the original Anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, buddy. Yo, shout out to the Ville, bro. Shout out to the Ville, bro, for real. Because, yo, the work that you're putting in, bro. The work you're putting in for real, bro. It's getting crazy, bro. No doubt. It's getting crazy out here. You're putting in some major work, bro. So, shout out to you, and we appreciate you for real. Come on now, round of applause. This guy's doing his thing for real. Look, we got another video by the one himself. This video is titled, Drake exposed to have alleged ties to federal agents in shocking post. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, it's good. It's looking more than spooky now for real. Holy. All right. I'm going to go ahead. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're here in the chat with me, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being engaged. I appreciate you. If you're not watching this live, that's okay. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And with that being said, let's keep going and get down this rabbit hole. Because there's a lot. There's a lot here for real. So let's go.
The information that we just came across last night, I'm gonna try to break it down in a clean version. But what we just discovered, bro, it changes the shift of this battle in a way that I'll never expect that it would go. And it looks like it gets more darker and it gets more spooky the more that we look into the situation with the Mark Hotel, Ebony Prince, and now this person named Gloria. So we looked in the last video about the information about Gloria and what does she know? What was she a witness of? And how does she play a part in this Mark Hotel with Ebony Prince and Drake? Because we know that Drake was there for January 21st and 22nd for the Apollo. He was supposed to do a show at the Apollo. He had rescheduled.
Whoa, we got a congratulations going on in the chat. What's up? In Derby's voice, like the video. He definitely had his turn. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a black eye. Oh shit, Tiff! Okay, I found the message. Okay, Tiff! Okay, Tiff, she gonna be a new sexy grandma to be like, okay! Yo! Yo, shout out to Tiff, yo, let's go! What the hell? Yeah, I got a soundboard. I'm gonna use that shit, bruh. The heck? Yo, Tiff gonna be a grandma. Let's go. I just seen that. That's crazy. Oh, man. Shout out to Tiff.
And I think this is already getting pretty dark because of them saying Thunder stage guest. And they're talking about an injury that occurred with them. You can see the age is blocked out right here. And then going down
Whoa.
With them, you can see the.
Whoa! Why'd they block it? See, if they were like 18, 19, there wouldn't be a reason to block it, but yo, why'd they block it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's. Oh, wrap it up. Wrap it up. We're done here. We don't even need to continue this video. Look at that. It's right there. What the hell? That is insane. Yeah, you damn right I got a sound effect, boy. Yeah, 11-17. Nigga. Damn, Tiff. I mean, Sunkiss. Okay, I see how I'm mixing up your names now. I get it. Well, Sunkiss, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, I might have to drop some of my friends for it because they're Drake fans, bro. I might have to drop some of my friends because they really are Drake fans for real, bro. Holy shit. This is crazy. Oh my God.
The age is blocked out right here. And then going down right here, there's a 214 number, which I believe is from Texas. This is the most important and shocking part of it all, bro. Right here it says,
damn, I wasn't trying to believe it, but
narrative and statements of facts.
Oh my God.
Was documented, and it seems to be a whole paragraph.
Devil's advocate? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Anthony.
But the one thing that they leave is asked armed officer
We'll go ahead and
Gloria.
Pin that.
So it looks
little
like
congratulations.
The armed officer
Tiff
Gloria
gets the pin for today.
Was this woman the whole time. This blonde lady. January 21st, 2023.
I'm sorry, Tiny.
The incident report before this, it looks like she could have been
I
the witness.
I will.
At whatever was seen in the recent photo on that same day. So Ebony Prince, I'm assuming,
I agree with you, son.
that this is Officer Gloria, and she was the one, the armed officer, that was handling this situation.
Gloria's an officer, my nigga? So she must have found the person that was bleeding. That is supposedly a minor. You let a federal agent find that, my nigga? What?
But was she handling it or was she covering something up? Allegedly. Keep it alleged.
Oh, yeah, definitely alleged. This is for entertainment purposes.
There's a reason why Ebony Prince had brought up the fact that she's on multiple incident reports.
They could simply not want any identifying info on the person to come out. If they were hurt, they don't. Hold on. If they were hurt, they don't need to be a minor to be a victim. You don't have Drake friends, luckily. That's a blessing. Okay, actually, let me explain that real quick. Hold on. Let me explain that real quick because I want y'all to understand, like, the people that are higher up in Toronto, like the gatekeepers, those are the same people that are fans of him. And the reason why they're fans of him is because they're trying to use that leverage to kind of ride the wave so they can be better successful, they can have a better network. Like when I say like this dude, like his name runs Toronto, I'm dead ass. Like you saying that you know people from OVO. You know, like Baka, anybody, even Baka. Yes, I said it. Saying that you know these people actually gives you credit. And if you can confirm it, it gives you more credit. If you have pictures with these dudes, you have even more credit. That's why I'm saying those are the people. Because you guys got to remember, I work security in Toronto. So I've worked around these people. I've seen Baka. I've seen Baka before the beef. And I've seen him after the beef. The place I worked at, Baka never came in for a while after that beef happened, bro. When the beef was done and over and Not Like Us came out, Baka didn't exist for a good couple weeks, maybe a couple months. Like, it got spooky for real. Like, I was going around asking the other security guards, like, yo, y'all seen Baka? Everyone's like, nah, bro, we haven't seen him since the beef. I'm like, that's crazy. And here's the screwed up part, though. Because now it's like this. When it comes to like knowing these people, you have to be friendly with them no matter what you heard. Because once they see that, oh, you're one of them fuck niggas that believe that, even though that shit is true, bro, you can get kicked off the team for real. You just kicked off the team for your own opinion. It's deadly out there. In Toronto, it's deadly for real. It's bad. It's super bad. No cap. I'm telling y'all, it's super bad out there. Me, from the place I worked at, y'all need to understand, the place I worked at, I can't drop the name, but like, that place had people running through the doors. Celebrities were running through the doors back and forth. Celebrities were running through those doors for real. I'll never forget my first day working at this place. My first day working at this place, I saw Nav and Tory Lanez there. That's my first day. I literally given a microphone. They said, stand here. Your job is to be a fly on the wall. That's the kind of place, that's the kind of security gig I had at that time. Stand there, be the fly on the wall. All I hear in the radio, all right, get the back door ready. Clear out the back door. We got Nav and Tory Lanez coming through the back door. They're going to go straight upstairs. I'm like, oh, you hear me on the other end? I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean Tory Lanez is here? This was before he got arrested and before any of that shit happened, right? So, I'm literally standing there in the corner. I'm like, he's coming for real? I see him coming. That nigga's short, by the way. That nigga's short as fuck. That nigga's short as fuck, bro. Holy shit. But yo, I seen dude coming. I seen Nav. Nav is around. I'm a little bit taller than Nav. But I see Nav. I'm like, the brown boy from the 6? That's crazy, bruh. And you gotta respect these dudes. No matter who rolls through that door, you give your respect. This is the place that you work for. This place respects these individuals, and they want these individuals to come back. As long as you maintain maintain, like, you know, your demeanor, everything. Don't speak no bullshit. Don't talk no bullshit. Don't let them hear no bullshit. You're fine. And if you're friendly enough, if you're cool enough, they're going to be friends with you. That's how it goes. Tiff, Dot had Baka hiding. Dot definitely had Baka hiding. I ain't going to lie to you. Baka was hiding for real. I don't want to say this. But I remember when Baka came back after the beef. I gotta say it. Because when I witnessed it, I'm like, oh, this beef is real. So, yo, I see Baka. He was by the railing. And then he wanted to walk to go to the bar on the far side. So him and his squad, they got up and they started walking. You know, they cut through the crowd and everything. No word of a lie. Word to my mother. Word to my grandmother. I seen a girl turn around while Baka was trying to walk by, and she did this and then stepped to the side. I said, yo, did I just see that? She put her arms up and then stepped to the side. But if you saw her face, I'm telling you, if you saw her face, she was like, she was scared for real, bro. Fuck. Yo, that shit fucked me up, bro. That shit fucked me up bad, bro. Holy shit. I'm telling you, when you work security in Toronto and you just work at the right spot, you're gonna see some shit. The place I worked at, whew. Yo. He got a weird case for real. But this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, yo, that beef was real. When I saw that moment happen, because I was on the far side, but I was looking at Baka because, like, you're technically supposed to watch over him, even though he has his own squad doing that. It's literally like all eyes on him type shit. So I was kind of watching him. I saw that moment. I'm like, yo, this shit is real. I thought it was fiction. I thought it was fan fiction that happened on the internet. That shit was real. Oh. And that's what brought me to YouTube. So I had to learn more. And as I'm going through shit, I'm seeing everybody put their own videos out. And I forgot which channel I was watching. But I watched this one channel. And they were reacting to the Ville. And I'm like, yo, who's this guy? This guy's putting periods at the end of all of his sentences, checking all his work, making sure he's getting all the right information, and everything sounds real and true. Listen, I'm like, who is this? Then I start watching this shit. Holy shit. Holy. Tiny, you don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Man, y'all don't even know. That place is crazy for real. But let's keep going with this video. We gotta finish this one out. I just felt like I had to share that with y'all because, trust me, here in Toronto, it's a little twisted. I'm not gonna lie, especially in the nightlife. In the nightlife, it's a little twisted, I'm telling you. And when you hear all those NBA players talk about the women in Toronto, it's true. It's true for real. Oh my God.
Go back to what Ebony Prince was saying. He was always talking about how.
Okay, Sunkiss says, living in Toronto, it was mainly the guys I knew that were into Drake. Most women I know knew how creepy and he and his crew was because he had experiences with them and I lived to tell the day. Oh. Yo, Sunkiss, what do you know? Hold on, Sunkiss, what do you know? Y'all have experiences with their squad? I know the OVO. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all, listen, internet, YouTube, I'm going to tell y'all right now. The OVO squad is a bunch of little boys, bro. They're a bunch of little boys with a lot of clout. They're little boys with a lot of clout. That's why they move the way they move. I'm going to tell you this right now. realistically, if they were to leave Canada, go anywhere else, they got zero clout. That's why they really don't leave for real. Or they just go to Texas with Jay Prince Jr. and them. But they ain't got a lot of clout for real. I'm telling you. Because of what they done around this city, they got a lot of clout, but it's not even compared to any other artist. So just want to put that out there for y'all.
How she was always on multiple reports. As you can see here, he says that P.S. this name appears in so many reports.
Oh my God, Tiny. I'm sorry you went through that. I'm sorry you went through that for real. And that sucks even more because that's your uncle, right? Or your step uncle. So he's technically family. So I'm sorry you went through that for real. That is terrible. Nobody has to go through that. No child, nobody has to go through that kind of shit.
Talking about Gloria and what does she know? Well, it looks like she knows a lot if she's in multiple reports. And it looks like she's caused a lot of problems at this hotel. And what Ebony Prince is implying with this post here, he says, everyone's worried about me, but no one, as usual, gave a second thought to the blonde on the security team, a retired former New York PD officer and current federal agent stood guard while many acts of idiocy took place. When he had posted this right after the beef, and he had talked about a blonde. He didn't share any information about a woman or any.
He isn't family, but I said technically. They're technically family. It's more often family members and strangers. The only guys I know that hated OVO were people who formerly were in the OVO sweatshop and got out. Oh, absolutely. Yo, we need to get by the way, we need to get Majid Jordan and Division out of the OVO sweatshop. Division is way too talented to be locked into the sweatshop, bro. It's not looking good.
Anybody to describe who he was talking about at this time until eventually he decided to do so by later on posting a photo of a blonde lady walking in the front lobby of the Mark Hotel. This is January 21st, 2023, the same night where the incident would have gone down, where Gloria would have seen it. So if Ebony Prince is implying that this blonde is the federal agent named Gloria, and she's appearing in so many reports, is Ebony Prince implying that she's doing these reports and handling these situations to help out Drake, to help out Richard Fitzenwell? I'm only speculating here. We'll keep it alleged. But the way that Ebony Prince talks about this lady makes it seem like she was doing things that she wasn't supposed to, and he was aware of it. When you say that nobody paid attention to the blonde on the security team, but implying that she's a retired officer and a current federal agent who's keeping guard at a hotel, it just seems like she's placed there purposely to handle information in case something goes awry, just in case she has to respond to an accident or an incident that occurs. Whether that incident involves something where she has to go to the main lobby, or if it's an incident where she has to go and handle a Thunder stage individual and whatever injury they had received at that time. So is Ebony Prince implying that Gloria was somebody that Kendrick was referring to sub Drake, to let him know, hey, I know what's going on. I know who Gloria is. I know that she's the blonde at the hotel, and I know what she knows. Is that what he's referencing? Is that what Ebony Prince notified Kendrick Lamar about? In recent past, he sent Anthony Soleil an email with the Meet the Grams items. Moving forward, I believe there was a photo of his email that he had sent out on Twitter showing that he had sent multiple images after the fact. So I'm wondering if he sent him more information in regards to this, or he sent him just more information that he's aware of. Either way, it doesn't look good for Drake. And now it seems that it's confirmed that this person, this Gloria person that Kendrick could have been talking about this whole time that we weren't aware of, could have been a federal agent, allegedly, that was looking out for Drake. Remember, we keep it alleged, y'all. But remember the conversation that Ebony Prince had talked about with this person he was sharing this information with. The screenshot.
Who's that little boy? Who's this? Why is he there? Why is security not locked in and telling him to move? It's crazy.
that Ebony Prince had talked about with this person he was sharing this information with. The screenshot under the incident report that Ebony Prince had shared. It's one of his
I hate this
subs saying,
message.
what's crazy is that it's exactly who I thought she was.
This right here, this last sentence, I hate this. He, like, when Kendrick said he's a master manipulator, he was dead ass about that shit. So you're saying Gloria is a double entendre in itself, meaning his pen and the federal agent. And then to have that Gloria leather jacket. Oh my God.
He was. That's what the signs were pointing at. He tried to give them the opportunity to make it right. Now that boy is out here looking stressed, making people think he has answer because he's taking. And then the important part of the message, this right here, also his lawsuit with UMG shows how much he will try to change the narrative to appear to be the victim, while the whole time he's been the aggressor.
Let me see that. This is a reach. I believe Dot is literally talking about his pen. He's not thinking about Drake that hard. Yo, Tiff, here's the thing. I originally thought it was only about the pen, but all this information coming out, yo, everything tracks. Everything tracks for real. You know what I'm saying? So, I sat there and I listened to the song, and then when he said, Gloria was his pen at the end, I'm like, yo, that's so fire that he wrapped up the album like that. And, you know, wrapping all the pieces together, saying like, oh, my pen got me through this, that, blah, 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 blah. That's what the song was implying. But I'm sure there's a verse in there that was speaking towards the federal agent Gloria. So, excuse-moi, I don't know.
That lined up with what's written on the incident report that Gloria responded to, and Ebony Prince talking about this blonde, which I'm assuming he's talking about Gloria. I feel like he's implying that she was trying to cover something up, or at least the person that wrote this is implying that Drake was up to no good, aggressing, and Gloria came to clean it all up. Gloria came, made sure to keep everything squeaky clean, and make sure
that's a valid point,
found out about it. How come there's no police report? How come we're only looking at a hotel report? If there's federal agents there and she is a federal agent and a former New York PD officer, if that is true, how come there's no police report? How come there's only a hotel report? Whoever received the injury, we never heard from them again. It's just very strange. And like I said, all this matters because there's so many things that happen at this hotel. You have that situation that we're talking about.
I just realized all of this that's happening. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go to. All right, I just wanted to go to this for a second because Good Credit came up in my mind. Good Credit came up in my mind, and it said they were talking about the conspiracy theories, but you got the wrong person. Yeah. What if that bar was talking about this moment at the hotel? You got the wrong person. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, Sam. For real. So like, just looking at Good Credit. Like, oh shit. This bar just came to my mind just listening to the Ville speak. This is insane, bro. Holy.
About now, involving Gloria, and then we have this situation that Ebony Prince had talked about in the past. These are things that Ebony Prince also reported on that occurred at the Mark Hotel. And since we're talking about Thunder stage guests, I thought it was important to note the people that are appearing through the back door as private guests. Because how are these Thunder stage guests able to go through the hotel? How are they even able to if they're Thunder stage? And not only that, it looks like Ebony Prince is doubling down even further by hinting towards another clue, going back to Anita Maxween tour and referring to Gloria.
Yeah, Sun Kiss. Yeah, Sun Kiss. Backdoor. I remember he was speaking about Backdoor on his live and then going through the lyrics. Talking about Backdoor. Oh, man. Teens appearing into the backdoor. Crazy. Bro, this guy's sending messages through the songs, bro. All you gotta do is break it down. Okay, Tiff, hold on a second. Because we know Kendrick is intentional. But an easy cover-up is just saying, oh, man, they be really reaching on the internet for real, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Yo, right here. Like, it's so ridiculous what they be doing on the internet. Yo, just right here. Like, yo, it's really crazy, bro. Yo, these guys are going nuts on the internet for real. Yo. This one. Like, yo, bro, you don't have to go that far with it, bro. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, if someone says something, I'm going to listen.
It says here, Anita y tú, sientado.
Yeah.
So it looks like.
Yeah, Sun Kiss. That's what I'm talking
sitting, about. Anita and you, which a lot of people think that he's talking about Anita Baker. Kendrick usually talks about Anita Baker, but it looks like it might be bigger than that. Because Ebony Prince is posting a picture with Drake's tour.
Yo, shout out to the 26 people in here. Thank you for stopping by.
I didn't see that the whole time. Anita Maxween. Anita is a first name, which is also the name that was used in the beginning of Gloria in the lyrics. So now I'm questioning if Ebony Prince is referring to another person that's named Anita. We know that Drake has used Anita before with his whole Anita Maxween tour.
See, this right here, I don't believe. You can't just throw in a new name like that. Gloria is definitely understandable because of all the little Easter eggs that we got, right? But to throw in this name, whatever you say after this, you're going to lose me. I guarantee you right now. You're going to lose me.
Oh, why? Officially.
Yo, hold on a second. We got 30 people in here. That is crazy. Thank you for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you.
Appeared on the same day, January 21st, 2023. It matches the day of the concert, as well as the paperwork and now the video footage showing the date, the time, and the year. So it looks like
what the hell?
What he quoted here back in the day, he said, "I spy a United Federal States agent. Do you really think they're gonna lie for you too?" And I didn't understand quite what he meant when he said, "Do you really think they're gonna lie for you too?" Now with this new information that has taken place, and now that we could confirm that federal agents were there the same day that this Gloria appears in an incident report, it's come to my knowledge after finding all of these things out. It looks like Ebony Prince was able to reveal who this person was and why this video was so important, because he had shared all these things at different times. Now it makes perfect sense what he's trying to imply, because with the new information that he had released, he had showed an accident with a guest that occurred at the hotel. And as you can see here, it says Thunder Sage. It doesn't say that. It says something else, but just take off some words. It says Thunder Sage.
I'm about to say, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Thunder Stage guest.
Oh! Oh, shoot.
Thunder Sage guest. All right, Thunder
And then
Sage guest. And
Sir?
then we have the injury type, which is a leaking injury. And the other word's blacked out, so we don't know what exactly they're leaking from. They've been injured. And I think this is already getting pretty dark because of them saying Thunder Stage guest. And they're talking about an injury that occurred with them. You can see the age is blocked out right here. And then going down right here, there's a 214 number, which I believe is from Texas. This is the most important and shocking part of it all, bro. Right here, it says that the incident narrative and statements of facts was documented, and it seems to be a whole paragraph cut off.
What the hell?
But the one thing that they leave is asked armed officer Gloria. So it looks like the armed officer Gloria.
Holy shit, 34 people. That's insane, bro. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys.
2023.
Holy shit.
Taking a look at the incident report before this, it looks like she could have been a witness at whatever was seen in the recent photo on that same day. So Ebony Prince, I'm assuming, is insinuating that this is Officer Gloria, and she was the one, the armed officer, that was handling this situation. But was she handling it, or was she covering something up? Allegedly. Keep it alleged. But there's a reason why Ebony Prince had brought up the fact that she's on multiple incident reports. When we go back to what Ebony Prince was saying, he was always talking about how she was always on multiple reports. As you can see here, he says that P.S. this name appears in so many reports talking about Gloria, and what does she know? Well, it looks like she knows a lot if she's in multiple reports. And it looks like she's caused a lot of problems at this hotel. And what Ebony Prince is implying with this post here, he says, everyone's worried about me, but no one, as usual, gave a second thought to the blonde on the security team, a retired former New York PD officer and current federal agent stood guard while many acts of idiocy took place. When he had posted this right after the beef.
Yo, what if the federal agent is from Jay Prince's back pocket? I was thinking about that, because, like, how would this dumbass nigga have ties with a federal agent? You listen, you got power, but you don't got that kind of power, bruh. You do not have that kind of power. So, what if that's one of, like, Jay Prince's, like, people on the inside? Tight shit, bro. Because that's the one man that I know has a lot of power. Jay Prince got a lot of power, but nobody brought up Jay Prince in this shit yet. Hold on a second. 38 people is insane, but nah. 38 is wild, bro. 38 is wild. But yo, for real though. That could be one of Jay Prince's people though. Because Drake don't got that kind of power. He has dominance, but he ain't got the power. Facts. That connects. I ain't gonna lie. That connects for real. But let's keep going with this video.
They're leaking from. They've been injured. And I think this is already getting pretty dark because of them saying Thunder Stage guest. And they're talking about an injury that occurred with them. You can see the age is blocked out right here. And then going down.
40 people is insane, bro. 40 people is insane, man.
They're leaking
Holy crap.
They've been injured. And
that's
a
milestone for us.
Pretty dark because of them saying Thunder Stage guest. And they're talking about an injury that occurred with them. You can see the age is blocked out right here. And then going down right here, there's a 214 number, which I believe is from Texas. This is the most important and shocking part of it all, bro. Right here, it says that the incident narrative and statements of facts.
Yo, one thing I gotta say right now, though. One thing I gotta say right now. If this ever is brought up, and this is all over the news, yo, if Drake falls, Toronto, I don't know who Toronto's gonna lean on, bro. Who is Toronto gonna lean on? You're gonna lean on The Weeknd as your superstar? Cause one thing I know is that we need a rap artist in this damn country. We need a dominant rap artist, and Tory Lanez is in jail. Okay, like after that, we ain't got much rappers for real, bro. Holy, that's so insane. Damn. No, like there's nobody else after Drake. There's no successors. Someone that he's kept under his wing that he's been like showing game to. Nobody. This guy really killed shit here for real. Cause if he goes, yo, we have all these little boy rappers running around here. Ain't nobody with some real like substance. Nothing like that. We just have a bunch of R&B singers that, and I'm not saying they're bad. They're amazing. They're incredible. Shout out to Roy Woods. You know, Daniel Caesar. Division. You know, Majid Jordan. You know, shout out to all those people, but like, where the rappers at? We have some low tier rappers here in Toronto for real. Like they rap and people like it, but it's not like worldwide global dominance kind of rap. It's just some bullshit. Just some bullshit for some streams. They ain't got no, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen for real.
The whole paragraph cut off, but the one thing that they leave is ask armed officer Gloria. So it looks like the armed officer Gloria was this woman the whole time, this blonde lady. January 21st, 2023. Taking a look at the incident report before this, it looks like she could have been a witness at whatever was seen in the recent photo on that same day. So Ebony Prince, I'm assuming, is insinuating that this is Officer Gloria, and she was the one, the armed officer, that was handling this situation. But was she handling it, or was she covering something up? Allegedly. Keep it alleged.
No, of course, keep it alleged, no doubt.
There's a reason why Ebony Prince had brought up the fact that she's on multiple incident reports. When we go back to what Ebony Prince was saying, he was always talking about how she was always on multiple reports. As you can see here, he says that, P.S., this name appears in so many reports, talking about Gloria and what does she know? Well, it looks like she knows a lot if she's in multiple reports. And it looks like she's caused a lot of problems at this hotel. And what Ebony Prince is implying with this post here, he says, everyone's worried about me, but no one, as usual, gave a second thought to the blonde on the security team, a retired former New York PD officer and current federal agent stood guard while many acts of idiocy took place. When he had posted this right after the beef, and he had talked about a blonde. He didn't share any information about a woman or anybody to describe who he was talking about at this time, until eventually he decided to do so by later on posting a photo of a blonde lady walking in the front lobby of the Mark Hotel. This is January 21st, 2023, the same night where the incident would have gone down, where Gloria would have seen it. So if Ebony Prince is implying that this blonde is the federal agent named Gloria, and she's appearing in so many reports, is Ebony Prince implying that she's doing these reports and handling these situations to help out Drake, to help out Richard Fitzenwell? I'm only speculating here. We'll keep it alleged. But the way that Ebony Prince talks about this lady makes it seem like she was doing...
Yo. What I don't get, what I don't understand is like this federal agent. Because I'm at the point where I'm like, I need more. I need more to the story. Because I feel like we kind of hit a roadblock right now. Even though we found all this info, I feel like we kind of hit a roadblock until we get like a new dump of information. Ebony Prince, this guy's like This guy's drip feeding us, bruh. This guy probably knows everything and shared it all with Kendrick. And meanwhile, the whole world is getting drip fed this shit. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Why is a millionaire singing about transit he never used? That's hilarious. God damn, bro. This is... I can't believe everything... First of all, everything tracks. So far, everything tracks. But I can't believe all this information is about Drake. I've never thought I've seen anything like this come from Drake. Keep in mind, though, let me clear myself up. Keep in mind, I never really followed him. If there's one thing that's interesting about me is that I called this dude as bullshit in like high school. I called him bullshit in high school. And I never really followed like his life or anything like that at all. So when I found out about the 17-year-old on stage, I found that out like a couple years ago. Let me keep it honest with you. I found that out a couple years ago for real. And even when I found that out, I'm just like, what? And then I seen the girl grown up now, much later, talking about, oh, it's not even an issue. It's not even a problem. I was fine with it. That's not the point. You're underage. And he put lips on you. The man put lips on you on stage. Yo, bro, what are we talking about here? The man put lips on you on stage. Come here, tell me, oh, you're 30-something. I mean, I don't care what age you are. You got lipsed. Like, what do we mean, bro? This is crazy. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Things that she wasn't supposed to, and he was aware of it. When you say that nobody paid attention to the blonde on the security team, but implying that she's a retired officer and a current federal agent who's keeping guard at a hotel,
Anthony, I wouldn't be surprised if they
seems
take
like
notes.
she's placed there purposely to handle information in case something goes awry, just in case she has to respond to an accident or an incident that occurs. Whether that incident involves something where she has to go to the main lobby, or if it's an incident where she has to go and handle a Thunder stage individual and whatever injury they had received at that time. So is Ebony Prince implying that Gloria was somebody that Kendrick was referring to sub Drake, to let him know, hey, I know what's going on.
Yo, what episode of Atlanta is this?
I know who Gloria is. I know that she's the blonde at the hotel. And I know what she knows. Is that what he's referencing? Is that what Ebony Prince notified Kendrick Lamar about? In recent past, he sent Anthony Soleil an email with the Meet the Grams albums. Moving forward, I believe there was a photo of his email that he had sent out on Twitter showing that he had sent multiple images after the fact. So I'm wondering if he sent him more information in regards to this, or he sent him just more information that he's aware of. Either way, it doesn't look good for Drake. And now it seems that it's confirmed that this person, this Gloria person that Kendrick could have been talking about this whole time that we weren't aware of, could have been a federal agent, allegedly, that was looking out for Drake. Remember, we keep it alleged, y'all.
Now,
but remember the
right,
conversation that Ebony Prince had talked about with this person. He was sharing this information.
Sunkiss, there's no way. There is no way that Childish Gambino did that and called the episode Champagne Poppy. Oh, God. Yo, let me write that down. Where's my pencil? Where my pencil at? Let me write that one down. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that one, bro. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Season 2, episode... That there's no way. There's no way. I'm watching that.
With the screenshot under the incident report that Ebony Prince had shared. It's one of his subs saying, "What's crazy is that it's exactly who I thought she was. That's what the signs were pointing at. You tried to give them the opportunity to make it right. Now that boy is out here looking stressed, making people think he has answer because he's taking." And then the important part of the message, this right here, also his lawsuit with UMG shows how much he will try to change the narrative to appear to be the victim, while the whole time he's been the aggressor. That lined up with what's written on the incident report that Gloria responded to. And Ebony Prince talking about this blonde, which I'm assuming he's talking about Gloria. I feel like he's implying that she was trying to cover something up, or at least the person that wrote this is implying that Drake was up to no good, aggressing, and Gloria came to clean it all up.
Really?
Gloria came, made sure to keep everything squeaky.
So many people in the industry have been trying to expose him. He just has so much power and keeps it undercover. You know what I know? You know what I realized looking back at what I said about 21 and Kevin Durant? I think that's how he gets his power. Think about it. He sets up situations like this where people that are high up there will get intrigued with what he does and the kind of parties that he throws at the embassy. So they'll pull up and then he'll put them in suspicious situations while they're under the influence. And then, I don't know, maybe take pictures, something or whatever about them. And then all of a sudden, you have all these allies that you're literally forcing like people to be your allies at that point. I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like that's how he gets his power. And you know for a fact, having a federal agent under your belt, knowing how much of a child you are. Whoa. Did I just get a new subscription? I ain't gonna lie, that caught me off guard for it. That shit caught me off guard for real, but yo. You described Diddy? Yo. That's what I'm saying, but yo, what if Drake is doing the same thing? Like, think about it though. Okay, I understand I described Diddy, but you gotta think about it at the same time. Diddy got this from somebody else too. So what's stopping Diddy from doing what they did prior, and what's Drake stopping from doing what Diddy did? You're forcing allies, you're forcing to build a cabinet of people that you can rely on. And if they don't comply with you, you can just dangle the evidence above their head. And then all of a sudden, you got all this power. You know? Like, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Man, this is insane. Whoever is subscribed, I don't have Streamlabs anymore. I'm using OBS now. So unfortunately, I cannot see your name on OBS. But thank you for your subscription.
Clean and make sure that nobody ever found out about it. How come there's no police report? How come we're only looking at a hotel report?
Yeah.
If there's federal agents there and she is a federal agent and a former New York PD officer, if that is true, how come there's no police report? How come there's only a hotel report? Whoever received the injury, we never heard from them again. It's just very strange.
Nah, he probably got from like Hugh Hefner or one of them dudes. One of them dudes that was just running some ish. Cause you know Hugh Hefner was on some wild ish at the Playboy Mansion, bruh. Holy, the man screwed up the Playboy Mansion so bad they had to put that shit online. Yo, that's so crazy.
And like I said, all this matters because there's so many things that happen at this hotel. You have that situation that we're talking about now.
That's a good point,
Gloria,
Sunkiss.
and then we have this situation that Ebony Prince had talked about in the past. These are things that Ebony Prince also reported on that occurred at the Mark Hotel. And since we're talking about Thunder Stage guests, I thought it was important to note the people that are appearing through the back door as private guests. Because how are these Thunder Stage guests able to go through the hotel? How are they even able to if they're Thunder Stage? And not only that, it looks like Ebony Prince is doubling down even further by hinting towards another clue.
Hey, Tiff, just because he was 100 doesn't mean he can't share game. Just because his age is old don't mean he can't share game. As long as he can still speak, hey, he can share some shit for real.
Going back to Anita Maxween tour and referring to Gloria, the beginning lyric of Gloria, it says here,
Natasha, that's so true.
Anita y tú, sentado.
Crazy.
So it looks like it says sitting, Anita and you, which a lot of people think that he's talking about Anita Baker. Kendrick usually talks about Anita Baker, but it looks like it might be bigger than that because Ebony Prince is posting a picture.
Tiny, I wouldn't be surprised.
Anita Maxween tour.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And I was like, oh, I didn't see that the whole time. Anita Maxween. Anita is a first name, which
That's
is
what
also
I'm saying,
the name
right?
that was used in
Actually,
the beginning of
look
Gloria.
at the house. Look at the house Kai Cenat stayed at. Not saying that's the house by Hugh Hefner's, but that house, when Kai Cenat was doing the Mafia marathon, had tunnels under it. So, you know, like, bro, Sam, dead ass though. Kai Cenat said it on the Mafia stream. He's like, yo, there's like underground tunnels in this mansion. And then who's the neighbor? Friggin' Diddy. Diddy's house. One of Diddy's houses that he owns. His house is just over there across the way. So, it's not far-fetched. Yo, imagine... Yo, imagine y'all are smuggling. Y'all are smuggling strippers and hoes in underground tunnels like they slaves. That is the crazy thing to think about. What the fuck? Yo, y'all are transporting hoes, strippers, minors through these underground tunnels, bruh. Yo, what the hell, bruh? That is insane. Yo, that is so wild. Yo, I'm telling you, I feel like over the weekend, we might have to find one of these videos on the Playboy Mansion documentary. I feel like we can get some clues just by watching that, like, documentary about what's going on with all these other celebrities. Exactly, Natasha. Diddy's house was opposite of Kai's house when he did his Mafia stream. So, yo, just imagine back in the day, these niggas had dungeons and kept hoes down there. Oh my god. Yo, you can't make this up, bro. Yo, y'all can't make this up for real. They smuggled hoes, bro. Talking about this shit looking like a... Yo, this shit looking like a Beverly Hills, like, slave trade, bro. It's a Beverly Hills slave trade. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Yo, and then Kendrick saying, like, yo, they gonna raid the embassy soon. And the man said, I promise. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what is going on? What did this man do? What did this man do for real? Yo, this is crazy. The embassy might get raided too. Holy shit. Anthony, that's a valid point right there as well. Those tunnels could be used for a lot of things. Oh my god, bro. But smuggling hoes in the underground slave trade is crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah. In the lyrics. So now I'm questioning if Ebony Prince is referring to another person that's named Anita. We know that Drake has used Anita before with his whole Anita Maxween tour. We don't even know why he had canceled that tour so early. But it looks like Ebony Prince is trying to tell us something again. It looks like he's trying to imply that Anita is not Anita Baker. At least I'm assuming that that's what he's trying to imply. that it might have something to do with Drake and his tour and the girl emoji that he had shared for the tour. It's starting to look sketch with everything that I have in front of me, and it looks like Ebony Prince is letting us know that there's a lot of things that we overlooked. There's a lot of things that we hadn't paid attention to.
That's
and
so
I think
crazy.
moving forward, this is going to start getting very, very tricky very fast. Now, I highly recommend anybody subscribe to
I don't
Ebony
even know.
Prince
Like,
at
this is
time.
so crazy, bro.
So now that we've come to find out who Gloria potentially might be, it looks like we now have to find out who Anita might be. Anita Maxween. But taking all the information that we know now, we've confirmed that Gloria could potentially be
you can't throw in new names, bro. You can't throw in new names. There's too much info. There's too much info for new names to just randomly pop up, bro. I believe the Gloria is because of all these connections, but Anita, there ain't a single connection y'all can make aside from the beginning of this song. I'm not gonna believe the Anita shit. Gloria, I believe, but Anita, nah. I see Anita as far-fetched.
Mark Hotel, who allegedly could have been, maybe, possibly involved in situations where she could have been cleaning stuff up, cleaning situations, making them go away. Allegedly. I'm just spitballing here. I don't know what I'm talking about. But if that's the case, that could be the reason why Drake decided to stay at the Mark Hotel during his time in New York. So is Drake tapped in with the feds? Are the feds helping Drake? And who's Anita at this point moving forward? I think it's crazy how even though we just found out who Gloria is, Ebony Prince is telling us that's not the only thing. There's another piece of the puzzle that you guys are missing, and it looks like it has something to do with Anita. But we'll check out and see what's going on moving forward. I wanted to bring this information now and show you what we found out last night, kind of like in a faster, easier video to go over. Y'all tell me how you feel about this information and get back to me, man. Because if you know what's going on and what's been going on, people calling the boy an aggressor, people saying all these things, federal agents covering stuff for Thunder Stage individuals that are appearing in incident reports. There's a lot of things going down, bro. Stage. It's starting to change. It's starting to look crazy. It's starting to look spooky, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. All in one take, man. But y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.
Problem solved. Fiverr's got talented freelancers for anything we need. Yeah!
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all right now, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all right now, bro. Holy shit. Members only. Hell no, bro. I'm gonna click on that shit right now. Oh, he made the live members only. Oh, that is some whole shit. God damn it. I want to watch that. Oh, damn. Damn, I wanted to watch that. Oh my goodness. Damn, I'm cheese. I wanted to go through that live. Alright, hold on a sec. Damn right we keep it a legend. Come on now. Oh my goodness. Like a colonizer? Hell yeah. What's good, Mia? How you doing? Okie dokie was popping. Yup, that's exactly why. Honestly, that's a good point. What's good, Trilly? Smuggling minors? Yeah. Holy shit, bro. Where do I even start? The live was so good. I can't become a member. Nigga, I'm broke, bruh. Shit. Oh my god, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. I wanted to watch that live, though. I really wanted to watch that live. Holy fuck. Oh, you gonna cook some greens, beans, and eggs? Hey, do your thing, bro. Do your thing, my guy. Oh, shit. Yeah, we do get Deleted's video faster. You're right. Alright, so we can go check out Deleted then. We can check out Deleted and then we can end off the stream with the Glasses Mahone video. We can end off the stream with that. Oh shit, he's interviewing Mick Jenkins? That's crazy. I might have to check that out after. Alright, what is Deleted? Right, Deleted. Deleted the villain. Mr. Villain himself. This man's almost at 100K subs. He almost got 6 figures in subs, bro. Yo, shout out. Shout out to Deleted, bro. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Holy shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might be pissed off in this video because I hate this nigga. I hate this nigga. Like, when I say I hate this dude, like, this is the lamest piece of shit known to man. But, y'all notice I drank all that water, right? So you know what time it is, no? Yo, listen, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta go. First, I'm gonna get more water. But yeah, I gotta take a piss break. This is crazy, bro. I can't believe this nigga. This nigga is diabolical, bro. God damn. Aubrey. Oh, Aubrey. Aubrey is crazy, bro. What the fuck? don't get too pissed off of this video, bro, because I don't like this John. What's his name? Johnny Tsunami? I don't like that nigga. That nigga pissed me off. This guy's making us look bad all the way in fucking China, bro. Pissed me off, bro. If y'all saw what this nigga did in China or wherever he was streaming, y'all be pissed too. I swear. Anyway, let's get back into it. Bro. I need to keep a water cooler next to the table. That's hilarious, man. Hey, Nat, you're going to bed? Take care. Have a great night. All right? Sleep well. Have wonderful dreams. Wake up with positive energy. Yeah. Have a great night. All right. We're going to get into deleted, bruh. I'm going to tell you right now. If I get mad, don't be surprised. Because I'm whatever deleted's about to talk about with this dude, trust me, y'all are going to be pissed off too. So let's go ahead and get into this video, bro. Oh, man. Oh, my God. You see what I'm talking about? Just right off the bat already, this guy's lame as hell, bro. Okay, look. Welcome back to Single City Reactions, only on the Flex My Network. I'm the original Anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Yo, come on. If you don't see me right here in the small box. Look, we got a video by Deleted. This video is titled, I Hate This IRL Streamer. You will hate him too. I already know it's about Johnny Tsunami. I'm familiar with this story. I'm not familiar with the whole thing, but I'm familiar enough to be pissed off, so... Y'all pray for me, bro. I might get real mad. Look, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you for being engaged in the chat. I always love seeing y'all engaged in the chat, bro. Trust me, it warms my heart just to see y'all just chatting. All right, without further ado, let's go straight into this video. We're going to get to the bottom of this bullshit. And yeah, let's have some fun. I hope. I'm not even going to start it over. Let's just keep going.
Call the police. Bring the police right now. Bring the police right now. Call the police right now. Call the police right side right now. Call the police. Police. Call the police now. Call the police right now. Call the police right now. Tell the police come. Tell the police come right now. Tell the police come right now. Tell the police come right now.
You telling me this man is in the elevator telling you to your face that he needs to call the police and you still ain't calling?
Tell the police.
I'm telling you, Tiny, this nigga will piss you off. This guy, his name is Johnny Tsunami, I think, if I'm correct.
Police come right now. Tell the police come right now. Tell the police come outside right now. Tell the police come. Tell the police come outside.
He does
You
look
have
like
a whole
King the
live
Top
cam in
5.
front of you. You call the police.
Call the police. Oh, police?
You arrested.
For what?
And this is exactly why everybody
Y'all hear that shit? Oh, you're the police? Oh, you're arrested. For what? Really?
shouldn't procreate.
I'm calling the cops right now to watch.
Another day, another cloud-chasing IRL streamer to irrationally hate, talk and profit on their downfall. It's like an infinite money glitch. I mean, it could be a hit or miss. Watch this be a miss now because I said it's a money glitch. This man was out here sprinting through Korea in his skid mark
Somali,
panties, screaming at strangers like a cracked Looney Tune.
What's up?
He's
What
just
you
a
looking at me
dumbass.
for?
Tiff, he's just stupid.
What you looking at? Huh? What you looking at me for? What you want?
Bro, this guy is literally the definition of a monkey in China, Japan, wherever he is. But wherever he stays, this guy's literally giving off monkey. Like, you look... I can't say the R word. You look slow. Like, you look like you're missing a couple chromosomes. Like, oh my God, bro. This man's looking like someone pissed on his DNA. Like,
He woke up and chose felony. Bruh's eyes are just big and crazy. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what kind of narcotics he's on, allegedly. I didn't hear that nowhere. I'm just assuming, but I'm gonna still put allegedly there because we don't know. And at this point, he's not even banned from platforms. He's exiled. Twitch is gone. Kick, he's booted. YouTube got rid of him. He's out of here. He's yeeted. This man collected bans like Infinity Stones. And yet somehow, even with the internet slamming every digital door in this dude's face, it just did not stop Johnny. Because right after his half-naked look at me meltdown in Seoul, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it Seoul? Seoul? He had a meltdown in Korea. He got arrested again. Yes, again. He out here speed running through charges like their PS5 achievements. Back in 2023 is when Johnny pressed new game for his bad guy era over there on kick.com. And he's been on this mission ever since. It started when he pulled a one-way flight to Japan where he immediately started doing drive-by L's, harassing people on the train.
What do we do? What do you say? What are you on my phone?
Screaming in public, spitting in the face of Japanese culture like he was farming hate comments for clout. Japan said, I bet, and tossed his ass in jail for a month and hit him with a permanent don't come back stamp in his passport. You think that would be a wake-up call, right? Nah, negative. The man's ego double-sized. A few months later, this traveling circus of shit decided to go to Israel next. And of course, he couldn't help himself. He got arrested again after creeping out a random woman on the street.
Oh, you a bad bitch. I swear to God. You a bad bitch.
This guy's a dumbass for real.
I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you. You a bad bitch right here. I'll change your life, baby girl. You ain't gotta work for these niggas no more. Bitch, I'll change your life. Nigga, fucking Jesus Lord. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk. Okay.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad they caught that on camera, bro. When I say I hate this man is setting black people back about 400 years with this bullshit. With what he's doing in all these other countries, he's setting us back 400 years easy, bro. Single-handedly doing this bullshit, bro.
Okay, now go. Relax. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm from America. What are you doing? Okay, Karen, I'm going, nigga. What the fuck? Film it. Okay. Oh, shit. What am I going to do? America. I'm from America.
That don't
USA. I'm from America. USA. I'm from America. USA. My phone.
Cops threw him in the booty house
Oh my
overnight.
God,
And let him out
they
with
picked him
no
up
real
like
consequences. Now in South Korea, same formula, different map, loud as hell, annoying, public menace behavior on day one. On the subway, he harassed folks. In the streets, he screamed nonsense. In the stores, he caused chaos.
They locked up Big U. I'm rolling 60
real?
Crip. I'm banging rolling 60 Crip in Korea. I'm banging Crips in Korea.
This man treated Korea like his personal prank stage and made sure everyone regretted not drop kicking him on sight. So his
Yo, Tiny, I have no idea if I'm gonna be super honest with you. So deport him to the Atlantic Ocean, shit. Not even Atlantis gonna want him. Yo, so what I do, Ninja, we don't know you. So what I do to get the chat to show up on the screen is that I take the URL from the chat in YouTube and I copy it to OBS. So it's like it's mirroring it, right? It's like a mirror almost, but I don't know why some of the messages are not showing up. And that's the only way where I can get the chat on the screen too, so I don't even know.
His first official crime. Dude walked into 7-Eleven, bought noodles, and then intentionally dumped them all over the damn table just for content.
Look at this dumbass, bro. Look at this. This man's moving like he never went to school all his life.
are you talking about?
안 된다고요. 소주 안 된다고.
Shut up, bitch.
police?
Call the police, stupid ass bitch.
police 불러요.
You see, yo, no, y'all seeing this for real, bro? Yeah, I don't know, Tiny, but are y'all seeing this bullshit though? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. That's what I'm saying. This shit gonna make me mad as hell, bro. Because I have nothing but respect for the Japanese culture. I have nothing but respect for the Chinese culture, Vietnamese, Filipino culture. Like, I have nothing but respect for y'all, for real, bro. And to see this nigga go to this land, knowing that I want to go there one day. I want to go there one day, but now I gotta watch my back. Like I gotta watch my back and like have my head on a swivel. Bro, like this shit makes me mad. Like you're ruining it for us. You're literally ruining it for us. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. Bitch ass nigga.
I didn't even drink here. Are you dumb? I already got you niggas, you stupid ass, bald ass bitch. Monkey asshole, shut up, bitch. I did not drink it, you stupid bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you, Chinese ass bitch. Fuck you.
While his donation speaker was screaming in the background, the staff tried to stop him. And of course, he started yapping at them like he was some victim. An absolute menace.
I'm very famous, so people make fake calls. People making fake calls. Yes, Johnny Somali, it's no problem. I'm walking to my home. Because of black skin?
No.
Because black skin?
No.
Black.
No. High school, where's your accommodation?
Yes, but I don't want to say right now. It smell bad? Sorry. It smell bad? It smell bad?
Yeah.
Sorry, it smell bad. Sorry, I'm trying.
I mean, that fish.
You guys stopping me.
이거 냄새 지독한 거.
근데 여기 지금
What is
공항에서
the problem? It's in my face. It's in my face. I'm in public. I can film in public. Korea have a law. You can prove. Prove it.
We already saw the video together,
Prove
right?
it. You have a
That
victim?
video.
Do you have victim?
Yeah?
Show me. Put me in jail. I don't do nothing. What I do?
You did something.
No, I
We
did
saw
not.
the video, right?
It's a lie. He did not call you. It's somebody fake calling you on YouTube.
Nope.
Somebody fake calling you.
I promise you, Johnny, no one asked for your overseas tour of insanity. You could have left that shit back at the house. At this point, he's the first IRL streamer that literally chases charges instead of views. Johnny Somali is living proof that humanity hit Control-Alt-Z and birthed this NPC of a failure. Yeah, Gen Z, I'm gonna have to give them to y'all. This is y'all. Y'all gotta hold that L.
Defense. I swear to God, if they bring the cops, I'm running on the cops. I'm running on the cops right now. I run around the city like this. Chat, spam one in the chat. Spam one in the chat.
Somehow every setting in his personality was set to dumbass. This man is literally streaming himself committing crimes for $5. Not $500, not even $50.
$5?
Just $5. 5 sad, limp, can't get it up dollars.
Let me see the bread.
My nigga, you doing all that bullshit for $5? Yo. This guy's worse than the OF model. What the hell, bro? What the... You see what I'm talking about? I will get mad for real. Like, y'all understand that shit now? I will get mad for real. Because, yo, like... This shit aggravates me, bruh. This aggravates me so much. Fuck, man, I hate this nigga.
Oh! And listen, are you police? Are you police?
Yes, police.
Police?
Yes.
You know my name? My name is Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali.
Are you song police?
Police emergency call 112. Do you need help in police?
Korean emergency 112?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Accident, I'm sorry. Watch. They give me a watch to call the police. I'm sorry, it's accident. Sorry, 감사합니다. Sorry, 감사합니다.
Okay, you fine?
Sorry, I'm fine. 감사합니다.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Stop playing with me! You're not always playing with you! Run a police! Call the police! They got you!
I want to go to Korea. I wanted to go to Japan. You know, possibly network, meet new people. You know, just like make new friends. Have a reason to go back to this place. To enjoy this place. Because I always see people talk about this place. I've seen friends go there. You know, make their own trips. It's not a cheap trip. That's a 4-figure trip alone. Excluding expenses. It's not cheap. It's expensive. But, bro, just seeing this. Just looking at this. Just sitting here and witnessing this. Like, yo, you're going to make it harder for us. You're going to make it so much harder for people that actually want to go here. I want to go here. My boys want to go here. I wanted to plan a trip with my friends and go there. Deport him to the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench. That's crazy. I heard that they did that. So what they did is that they put him in jail, but they put the court date months ahead. So he has to, I think they put him in jail, but I know that they put the court date months ahead. So he has to spend money on the lawyer and all that shit. And then, like, they're trying to deplete his income. And then when they get to that court date, there's another court date months later. So they're going to take more of his money. They're literally trying to bleed him dry before they throw him in jail. They're literally embarrassing him. And I'm not going to lie, that is smart as shit, bro. That is smart. Like, yo, that is crazy.
Yes, I am playing!
You can't even buy toilet paper to wipe for $5, but you trade your life for prison for $5.
I heard that.
That's wild. Dude is already guilty. He already has charges and said, fuck
He's
it. He's
definitely
pled
not like
guilty
us.
to charges that could land him in prison for 10 years. But instead of laying low, he's out here prank calling Korean cops, twerking in front of construction workers. Like, come on, bro. Don't nobody want to see that.
For the construction workers, they want to charge me for doing twerking on the subway. I'm allowed to twerk in public. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in Let's go. Let's go. Korea. Korea, number 1.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit, bro. You can't make this up, man. Hey, we got Slay in the chat. About time, girl. Where you been at? How you doing? I hope you doing all right.
No, I did not.
video, right?
It's a lie. He did not call you. It's somebody fake calling you on YouTube. Somebody fake calling you.
I promise you, Johnny, no one asked for your overseas tour of insanity. You could have left that shit back at the house. At this point, he's the first IRL streamer that literally chases charges instead of you.
See, I wasn't even
Nobody
trying to
wanna
see this.
that. He twerking traffic for an expired Red Bull and for Twitch subs at this point. Being a complete menace to the Korean neighborhood all for $5 is insane. Brett treating the legal system like a buffet, went back for thirds with no plate, brought his purse and everything to take some home. At this point, he's hitting the courthouse like it's Golden Corral.
Korea number 1, yes! Korea, Korea, Korea! Oh, police? Oh, what the? Who are you? Relax, relax. No touch, no touch.
I like how they just walk up on him like, come here.
Me? I'm dragging. What are you touching? Oh my God, what the f are you doing? Yo, oh my God, the police got me. It's great. That's crazy. What are you doing? Relax. Jogging. I'm Beagle. Oh God, look, you did this. It's your fault.
Give me an iCard.
What?
My hotel. No, my hotel, my house. I don't have. I'm jogging.
You drunk?
I'm not drunk.
This man got the legal awareness of a wet sock and the impulse control of a squirrel on speed. This ain't even about clout or cash anymore. Brush straight up skeeting to his own downfall. He gets off from this type of shit. He gets off from the attention. He gets off getting arrested. It's his love language. This dude built a whole personality around being a public L, the premium version of self-sabotage. He doesn't chase bags, he chases mugshots. Bruh's entire brand is getting humbled in 4K.
No, it's morning.
You cannot speak Korean?
English, Bigo. Bigo.
What?
Bigo.
저 본인이 경찰관이 대한민국 경찰관이
Beagle, English.
제시한
My face, my face.
뭐가 있어요.
My face, my face, my face.
나
My face.
그리고 저희 촬영하지 마세요.
My face, my face.
Don't take a video.
My face. Legal, it's my face.
Johnny over here doing side quests in real life with cheat codes for stupidity. It's just moronic to say the least. And every time he thinks he's leveled up, the cops respawn and take his ass in. He just isn't learning.
Don't take a video.
My face. What is the reason?
You are arrested.
For what?
Turn off.
For no.
Turn off.
No.
No?
I have I'm Beagle, American.
I know.
That
You-
don't
from
mean
America.
nothing.
You arrested.
I don't care. Do it.
You arrested.
Do it then.
네.
Do it then. Call the police then.
Oh my
One,
God.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yo.
7, 8. Okay, no problem. I'm calm.
Yo, first of all,
How come every time?
Yo, first of all, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, they got some drip with the vest, eh? Y'all see the vest with all the shit on it, bruh? Like they're actually using a utility vest and putting utilities on it. It look kind of fire for real. That look kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I seen dude grab his gloves, just unclip the shit. I'm like, okay, clean. That shit look fire for real. I like that. But this nigga, I hate him so much.
Time this dude gets arrested, he starts yelling and claiming that he's American. Like that's a get out of jail free card. I don't understand what that means. What is he implying? That might be worse, gang. They usually don't like us in other countries. I'm gonna keep it lit with you. And at this point, I can't take Korea seriously. Y'all over there treating Johnny like a confused tourist, pacifying his actions, and wonder why he keep playing in your face. He pled guilty, then streamed extra crimes on top of that. And y'all hit him with an alright bye. That's not justice. That's just a group project. Korea just basically gave him a field trip slip. They gave him detention and told him to go think about it. He pled guilty and then hit record and said, fuck the police. Live streaming felonies like it's a mukbang, and y'all just watching. At this point, the judge must be a subscriber. He must be a fan. They're letting this man run wild like he's Dora the Explorer with a criminal record. How the hell do you plead guilty and still drop a part 2? How is that even possible? If Korea isn't taking this shit seriously, then why should I? Y'all running the justice system like it's a damn daycare. I mean, Johnny has literally begged to be shot and waved around a realistic looking pellet gun with no orange tip during a stream. Bruh, you are a man of color. They done bopped us for putting our hands up or a pot of water. You lucky to be in Korea at this point. Imagine waving a pellet gun with an orange tip in the United States though. Especially being a man of color. They would have lit his ass up and took the orange tip off after and act like they didn't see it. That's what they would have did. They would have been like, oh, I didn't even see that orange tip. I need to stop saying tip. I feel like I need to say pause. It's just annoying. I get tired of it. It's pathetic. I'm tired of seeing these streamers stream to all these kids, making them think it's G to be a degenerate. It's gonna get these kids hurt. It really is, man. And it's funny to think about because he really wants to come back home to the US. From my understanding, his excuse is he wants to come back home to the US, but since he has charges out there, Korea won't let him, so he keeps doing dumb shit, so Korea will deport his ass. But he really just soft locked himself in Korea.
Bring the police right on. Bring them. I'm mentally. Send me back to America. I'll put him in another hospital right now. Let's go. I'm getting free. Send me home to America.
You keep putting charges on top of charges. They're not sending you over here, bruh. He claims that he's willing to do whatever it takes to get deported back, but he continues to add on charges like it's a Costco sample platter. One ain't enough. What the fuck is going on? But then again, I don't know. I think he's slowly realizing he's never getting freedom back. This is what happens when your brain catches up mid-prank call and you suddenly remember that jail is absolutely real. And now he's just glitching out trying to buffer his life. It's too late, bruh. You will not be able to factory reset this one, man. It's done. But then again, I don't know. Maybe Korea is letting him crash out on...
I ain't gonna lie. If I was in Toronto working security and he tried to get into one of the spots I'm working at, I'm not gonna lie. It's Merry Fistmas. It's Merry Fistmas and happy knuckle days, bro. I'm so dead ass, bro. Ain't no way, bro. He has the face that you just want to squabble up with. I'm telling you, he just literally got a face where it's like, I'm ready to squabble with you right now. This guy is psycho for real, bro. And this ain't even the full story. I swear, Deleted's gonna make a part 2 to this. I swear to you, he's gonna make a part 2 to this. Cause yo, when I say they were stream sniping this nigga in IRL, bruh. People were tracking him down just to beat him up. Someone put a hit on him. Whoever finds him and beats him up gets paid. They made a game out this nigga. I don't think he's gonna talk about it because the video's almost done. But trust me, if there's a part 2, I'm there for it. And I know he's gonna explain that.
On purpose, and they're just farming charges like it's XP. Like, nah, don't arrest him just yet. Let him keep live streaming his downfall. Or maybe they truly do want him deported. I don't know how that shit goes out there. Maybe there's like a series of crimes he has to do first before they can deport. I don't know, but we're all just watching, waiting for the inevitable. Not because we care, but because watching this dude collapse is like watching a live action Twitter thread. It's just unskippable content. It's cringe as fuck, but annoyingly addicting to watch because we are all toxic and petty. I mean, I'm toxic and petty. I own up to it. Honest question though, when the fuck is the world gonna stop giving clout to bottom of the barrel parasites like this? Why are y'all donating to a man that is actively live streaming his downfall? He is literally using felonies as an act of entertainment, like it's a Twitch subathon, and people are paying to see him crash harder, literally funding his crash out. Even if it is only $5, it's still $5. Like, y'all all are giving this man $5 to see this shit. This ain't entertainment. You guys are assisting his self-destruction with a tip jar. We're not watching a content creator at this point. We're watching a human car crash in slow motion. And the sickest part is the world's in the passenger seat cheering them on.
I can't believe there's people out there in the world that exist like this, bro. I've seen some bullshit ass individuals, but this nigga literally looks like a disease. He looks like a disease that got a disease. This nigga is sick for real, bro. I'm just trying to I want to travel. I want to go to all these places. I'm trying to enjoy going to just going to these places, enjoying the scenery, the environment, the people, nightlife wherever I go. I'm trying to enjoy this. And people like this is ruining it for everybody, bro. This guy's literally a walking embarrassment, bro. Oh, y'all don't understand. This guy pisses me off for real, man. I don't get it. And that's another thing. The people that donate, bro, why you gotta... Here's the thing, I always say, yo, keep your money. Because, you never know when you need that kind of cash, right? You never know. Trust me, I know all about that. Going through college, literally going through college, man's had to leave their damn Visa and credit card at home because there was just no point. You know what I'm saying? Yo, trust me, there's going to be times where you're going to need what you donated. So I always say, keep it. But to see people just throw it, I'm just like, bro, do you not even care for your own pocket, bro? Let's be so for real, bro. Why I say that is because, yo, there's other creators out there that is more deserving of this money. The Ville is easily one of them. You have HHSB Crew. You have Big Kish. You have Therapy. You have Read My Soul, Deleted, Company Man, Screwface, Curtis King. All these other creators out there. Big Zoe. All of them, they deserve donations. They deserve it because of the work they put in. The years, the dedication they put in. I'm new. Shout out to Natasha. I hope she's sleeping well. But yo. What's good, TT? But yeah, shout out to Natasha, and I hope she's sleeping well for real. But yo, a lot of times I really don't want to see it because I'm still building this channel. I don't want to see the donations at all. But it's a blessing, so I appreciate the blessing. But let's be real, there's still a lot of work to do here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't disagree, but it's just it's just give your money to people that deserve it. That's all I'm saying. Just give your money to people that deserve it. That's it. That's literally all I'm saying, for real. Speaking of ruining it for everyone, Japan added stricter laws on tourists because of people disturbing the geisha, basically women in traditional. Are you serious? You see what I'm talking about, bro? It's people like him. He's the reason why they make the laws stricter and harder for tourists to just be a tourist. Damn right, freaking Natasha makes me feel conflicted, Tiny. Who's Lexi? We're not even talking about Drake right now, my guy. I don't even know who you are. But my point is like, yo, I want to go out there one day. I want to enjoy myself out there one day. I want to meet new people. Like I said, network, because I just love business, marketing. Like, I'm trying to, like, you know, broaden my horizons. And with people like him out there that don't even deserve to be there, just like, it makes it worse. It's just disappointing, for real, bro. Like, I don't know. It sucks. It sucks. Now I gotta sit here and just, like, watch how people just, like, just be an embarrassment, bro. It's just disappointing. Tiff, stop, relax. I'm still getting started. I know you. What do you mean I know you? I don't know nobody that looks like that. So what are you talking about? I know a couple Lexes, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is Lexi? Who is this? Is this the same? I'm not even trying to say your name, but yo, Lexi, did you come from the group chat? If you come from the group chat, I know who you are. But if you didn't come from the group chat, I don't know who you are. See, look what you did, Lexi. Look what you did. Look what you did, for real. Hold on, let me end this recording. Let me end this recording, because I'm trying to figure out who this is. I'm dead ass trying to figure out who this is, for real. Y'all laughing. I'm so serious right now. Like, who is Lexi? Oh my goodness. Okay, Anthony, I'm not gonna lie, Anthony, you got bars, but I don't like it when the bars are pointed at me. Okay, I don't like it when the bars are pointed at me, for real. Okay, like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Okay, I know who she is. I know who she is. Yeah, I know who she is. I know who she is. I know who she is. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know exactly who she is. Say less. Say less. Say less. Okay, I know exactly who she is. I know exactly who she is. Yup. I know exactly who she is. How you doing? We don't. She's part of the podcast crew. Slay, she's part of the podcast crew. Listen, Lexi, you need to understand. There's a lot of new faces that stop by here, okay? So yeah, I see your name, but like, I didn't know you were you. And on top of that, you have a whole white dude. You have a whole white dude as your, like, as your what's it called? As your profile picture. So how the hell am I supposed to know who you are? Damn, yo, Anthony, yo, what's going on with all these bars, bruh? Yo, Lex, you're saying too much. You're saying too much. What are you doing? What the fuck? Yo, you're saying way too much right now. Jesus. Holy, like, yo, dial it down a bit, no? I'm gonna have to sit and talk with you later. I'm gonna have to sit and talk with you later for real, cause what the hell? Yeah, we're gonna have to sit and have a conversation, cause you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that for real. Like, Jesus God. Yo, listen, y'all don't watch that, eh? Don't watch that. She's not the white guy. She's not, yo, Anthony, she's not the white guy. She black, but she black. Oh my goodness. The government name is, excuse me, Anthony? The government name is what? Holy. Yeah, we're going to have to sit and talk about your future on the podcast, because you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. None of them things. Man, it got me shaking my head like...
Jesus Christ. Man.
Oh my God, I got to fix that. Yo, Tiny, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out for real. I don't know who the hell she talking about. I don't know who the hell she talking about, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Where can I find a fake reference track? And the thing is, like, I don't want to play... Okay, hold on.
What do you mean, breathe?
My guy, you gonna call me now?
I can't be, yo, bring me a shot.
You gonna call me now? I can't talk now. Yeah, see, Tiny, I think you're onto something with that one. Tiny, you're definitely onto something with that one, no doubt. Yo, you guys gotta help me find a reference track, though, because I never look for it. I am not Pinky. The nerve of you to relate me to Pinky is crazy, bruh. Do I look light-skinned with a... Never mind. Yeah, Tiny's on the case. Tiny's on the case still. Tiny is definitely on the case. Yo, send me that reference track while we check this out. All right, we're gonna check out this video by Curtis King, one of my favorites, no doubt. All right, let me go ahead and record this one. Okay. It's getting interesting now. This is a big interview with Glasses Malone. You know I'm here for it. Y'all know I'm here for it for real. Look, welcome back to Single Seated Reactions only on the Flex My Network. I'm the original anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Yo, if you can't see me, yo, I'm right here. If you can't see me, I'm right here in the small box. Right here in the small box. So we got a video by Curtis King today. This video is titled Glasses Malone, How Kendrick Froze the Game and Drake Made It Worse. I want to watch this one. Pinky in the Brain is crazy. First of all, Tiny, yo, nice your beat, Tiny. What are you talking about? Case solved. Easy. See, Anthony knows. Anthony knows. What are we talking about? Anyway, so let's not waste any more time. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. With that being said, let's get straight into the festivities for today. All right, let's go.
You know, a year ago, Kendrick, I believe, created a shift in hip-hop like we've never seen before. Talk a little bit about your pride as a mentor of his to see him dominate the way that he has.
He's funny.
Excuse me? Yo, Tiny, what did you say? I have no clue. I'm deep into my pipe. Yo, Tiny, I don't know what you got going on. Yo, listen, Anthony, I don't understand. My wrists are straight, fam. My wrists are straight. I don't know what you're talking about. And a man can't wear pink? A man can't wear pink for real? Bro, everyone knows I'm straight. I don't move curvy like that, fam. Straight like my wrists. You see me? Kendrick is a legend. Fat. Kendrick has a game master. Absolutely. Oh, see, you should have said that, Tiny. Let's go on with the video, though.
He told me some shit like that. He was like, man, you always been the best leader. I was like, what? I don't think I ever perceived it that way. I just knew I was older than all the homies, you feel me? So it was like I felt more responsible and tasked to go out and find stuff. For Dot specifically, like, again, I've watched him be successful. You know what I mean? I watched him come out with his first record,
Tiny,
go
he's
double
up,
platinum. I watched him put out different albums. I watched him make a #1 record. And I've argued with him about records, you know what I mean, during this process. And, you know, I always looked at it like, yeah, you know, he's the man of his generation. That's how I always looked at it. Like, okay, the homie is the man, the young homie, the man of his generation. You know, but the last 12 months, we start stepping on some of my shit. You know, all the people that I grew up listening to. Like, he was always separate from the Jay-Z's, the Snoop Dogg, the Scarfaces, the Ice Cubes. Like, I wouldn't even put him in those conversations at that point. I felt like he was this version of his generation. Man, this last 12 months, I've never seen anything quite like this ever in hip hop. A couple good years come into play, right? 50 Cent's run, Tune's running, you know, around 2008, 50's running 2003, X's running 98, Dogg's run in right around 93, 94. Like, I've seen some tremendous runs in hip hop. But man, I ain't never saw no shit like this in my life. And
what is so different about it?
I can remember talking to him and
okay, if we're gonna be fair though, if we're gonna be fair about like Kendrick Lamar's run, and don't take this the wrong way, but the reason why we are here today with Kendrick is because of how stupid and idiotic and egotistical Drake is. Because he just doesn't want to let this go. Just because he doesn't want to shut up, hold the L, and move on with his life. We're here today with Kendrick dominating. Because Drake won't shut the hell up. It's ridiculous. I hope nobody takes that the wrong way, because I know some Kendrick fans are there, they just don't like hearing this man's name. We already been through the rabbit hole. It's nasty for him right now. But my point is, because of this lawsuit, because of how much of a little girl, how much of a Karen he is, how much of a suspect he is, Kendrick looks amazing. That's literally why. Kendrick ran to Atlanta. Bro, he didn't ran to Atlanta. You know that man got invited. Come on now.
Felt like he was just uninspired. You know what I mean? Like, he had came off of Mr. Morale. Like, he didn't say that, but I could just feel it. I feel the energy. They kind of mentioned him in that song, and, you know, just seeing a spark and then dropping, you know, the verse to like that and just being like, and watching the world just lose it. I had never seen that kind of power. I had never seen that kind of power from one hip hop artist. Like, I had never seen one verse take up the world to that degree. And I'm thinking of some really great verses. Andre's verse on International Players Anthem.
That's another
great verse. People love that verse. The whole Exhibit C, I saw it, you know what I mean? But never like it.
Yo, that kind of brings up an interesting question, because, like, and I kind of want to have this question on the podcast, just as an adjacent question, but, like, yo, what are some cultural moments in hip-hop? Like, a cultural verse. You know, when he was speaking to, like, Andre 3000 on, what's it called? International Players Anthem. When he opened with that song, that changed. Everyone looked at Andre 3000 different after that. Not used to seeing glasses without his glasses is hilarious. But that's actually a good question, because, like, what are some other songs that we could name that have a big cultural influence? That's a good question. I gotta think about that one for real. Off the top of my head, though, I think Rich Boy, Throw Some D's is definitely a cultural. That's a cultural moment. You can put Chameleonaire in there too. I think Riding Dirty is a big moment. What else? Lil Wayne, A Milli, definitely. A Milli, hands down. That's a moment. Yeah, no, like sitting here and thinking about it, I'm like, we've had a lot of moments. Of course, we got to exclude the individuals that are, like, you know, incarcerated, in jail, whatever. Even though they got hits, we can't name them niggas, right? But we can name We Gon' Make It, Jadakiss, Styles P, or I think it was Jadakiss and Styles P only. I think Sheik was in there too. I don't know, but maybe the Locks. But that's another big record right there as well. Tupac, Hit 'Em Up, no doubt. Yeah, Jay-Z and Kanye. What was the song name again? To be fair, I haven't listened to that song too much, but that is definitely a moment. I want to put Fat Joe in there, but I can't put Fat Joe in there. But you know what song I'm talking about. Otis. Yeah, Otis. Yeah, Otis is fire. I'm not gonna lie, Otis is fire. Contactless Malone. Yeah, I'm trying to. But yeah, we definitely have moments. Even Lil Boosie. I know he's a feature with is it Foxy? Something like that, but Wipe Me Down? Wipe Me Down that's a moment in time, bro. BOOSIEBADAZZ, that's me. What? That's definitely a moment right there, and hands down. Back to Back, You Can Get Out of Here. Too Short, Blow the Hit We Up, Blow the Whistle. Even E40, Tell Me When to Go. What? Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to dum dum dum. Nah, that shit's fire. Like, oh yeah, there's plenty of songs out there. There's California Love. That's another one. But like, when you sit back and think about it, we've had a lot of moments. We've had so many moments in hip hop. We always at the cookout dancing to them, but we don't really speak about them like that, though. That's interesting. That's why I want to have a conversation around this, because, yo, it can really change. It could change things for real, because aside from Not Like Us, we've never really had a song like that in such a long time. Streaming kind of ruined everything. But imagine if we, like, you can't necessarily make, like, a cultural record. But if you kind of, like, if you led with the intention of doing that, even swag surfing. What? Look at all the HBCUs. They be swag surfing like nobody business. Oh, my God. But yeah, there's been plenty of moments. If you want to include all the songs that had dances, you know, Stanky Leg, Crank That, You're a Jerk, Teaching How to Dougie, you know, Cat Daddy, Yike, like Red Nose, Yikin'. Like, you know, you can include all those songs too. But yeah, nah. We definitely E40 Players Ball, like, yup. E40 definitely has a few. Ooh, some cut. Oh, we keeping it trill, are we? We definitely keeping it trill if we're going to include some cut. Laffy Taffy. Girl said that laugh is heavy. That laugh is heavy. Oh, Snap Your Fingers. What? Snap Your Fingers easy. Damn near all of Lil Jon's catalog, if we're going to be super honest. Yin Yang Twins. Them Franchise Boys. Like, we've had moments upon moments. Even, like, you can throw in some Bow Wow songs in there. We've had so much moments. Shine, Bad Boys, yup. Drop Down that. Oh, shit. you bringing up some classics, aren't you? Outkast, yup, Hey Y'all. Even B.O.B. Or Miss Jackson by Outkast. Or even The Way You Move. Because I don't want to say Step in the Name of Love, but The Way You Move is good too. Damn, we've had so much. So much. Even Candy. Even Candy for real. By the Crackheads. Tastes like candy. So for real. My love. Come on. We've had so many moments, bro. So many moments. I want to have a conversation about that one day. Let's keep going with the video, though.
You can also go back to another cultural phenomenon in the Control verse. But once again, that's.
But I saw that.
Predating that.
I saw Control, like, and I saw. I've still seen things that happened that were as big as Control, if not bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get me wrong, Control was huge, but I saw. But for this song to first week come at #1 and like the whole fucking game just be like,
yo, Tiff, you kill me.
It went to #1. So Control was just a moment in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
This verse became a fucking moment for the whole country.
Right. Omar coming. That's what I thought about with The Wire. Everybody cleared out. You didn't see people who had releases scheduled. They said, I think something's about to happen. Let me hold off.
And it was like, for that it went #1. So I was like, oh, this is just third #1, right? And I'm like, let me shut everybody up with that one. And I'm listening. I'm like, yo, this shit fire. Like, like, yo, he eating at another level.
Afro Man,
like
cause it was
like, I heard all that other stuff, but I'm like, damn, that was crazy. So then obviously this huge battle happens, right? It's the biggest battle by far because it's the biggest two competitors at the time, right? It's the biggest battle by far. And
when it came time to take things to the next level, I knew that I had to make a
sure
website, and Wix was perfect.
Make sure, if you're not subscribed to Curtis King, make sure y'all subscribe to him, bro. This man deserves all the subscriptions he can get. No doubt. Like, this man is incredible.
They get the whole world. It's the first time hip-hop, you know, somebody in hip-hop had the whole world in a competition. Right? So you have Drake, who may not, like I've said, may not be hip-hop, but he's by far one of the biggest acts to ever release rap songs ever in his life. Like, in life. He's this huge guy to release rap songs. And then you have this hip-hop kind of, you know, mainstay at another level that's still a mainstream success, still doing arenas, you know what I mean? But he's not quite this pop sensation that he's about to rap against. And, you know, it just gave me vibes of different things. Like rap had gotten so big to where it could be people rapping like Post Malone that are not hip-hop, like Miley Cyrus, that like, this is how big this vocal expression got, you know, when it comes to the art of songs. And it's like, you have this huge battle and the whole world clears out.
Yo, get Tiny on the case. I know Tiny got the links. Yo, we gotta see what Top 5 said about Curtis King for real. Did he actually say something about Curtis King Slay? Oh my God. Yo, Tiny, I'm gonna need the link. I ain't gonna lie.
Whole world clears out. I never saw a battle where the whole world clears out.
Yeah,
like
nobody was dropping nothing.
Yeah, Nas and Jay was big, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like this. You know, Pac and the shit he was saying about Big was big, but it wasn't like
That's
a
true,
whole word. They were talking about it on the fucking news.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, so watching him handle himself and talking to him at the time, and him still just being in student mode, yet confident in his abilities, it was really different,
Thank
man.
you, Tiny.
Why do you think now was the perfect storm for an artist like Kendrick to thrive?
That's a really good question. It's more about the things that he thought more than what it was about Dot. Like, Dot has always been primed for opportunity. He's the genuine article. I think in Drake's situation, it was more like started believing the hype. He's like one of the best record makers I ever heard in the business. He's a scientist. You know, him and 40, they're like scientists with this shit. You know, and Kanye, very Kanye-ish. They are like special record makers. They did it under the guise of hip hop, this cultural experience. It was never something that he had to do, right? Because he had already had success at the highest level. So it's something he chose to do. No different than anybody else. Eventually, if you challenge the wrong thing, if you challenge the genuine article, you know what I mean? It may not work out in your favor. You know what I mean?
It's not that. It's not that. You might have won one of these. It's not that, though.
Yeah, this is a little different. He should have never really been in a battle. That was the first mistake. And I remember telling Dot, there's no way he takes this battle. That'd be the dumbest thing in the world.
Right.
And I was telling other people, and they was like, oh, you don't think he could win? I'm like, it's not. Could he win? He's going to come out unrecognizable. You can't
Yo, wait. Oh shit, that is so funny. Run that back.
That'd be the dumbest thing in the world.
Right.
I was telling other people, and they was like, oh, you don't think he could win? I'm like, it's not. Could he win? He's gonna come out unrecognizable.
Right.
You can't battle. You know, you don't get to that position and then allow pride to drag you into a competition.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have to think a little bit more. And a lot of people feel like, oh, I gave him a lot of credit. I don't give him a lot of credit for that. Like, you already proved yourself at this stage, you know, if that was something that was important. You play with the wrong person that actually understands what's happening, and it may not work out for you. But it was no way he should have took that battle in his position.
Not with any kind of, you know, alleged negotiations around the corner. Because I just look at that and I'm like,
those two don't even go together. That shit is cap.
I'm saying if that was a conversation, I know people have made that a conversation. You said that's not even on the table. Why not?
Bro, because that don't have nothing to do with him winning or losing a battle. That don't raise your value.
Well, doesn't it lower your value if you have something like this happen?
Hell no. How? He's still gonna stream the same amount of records. That people that listen to him, you feel me? Like, gonna listen to him. His stream numbers are still. He got a catalog out of this world. That shit dumb. That's just some shit they made up. He ain't lost a Nike endorsement or nothing. Nothing happened to him from losing this battle except he lost cultural cachet. That don't matter when it comes to selling records. So all of that shit, that whole thing is as simple as he wanted his partners to do something that they wouldn't do, and now this is how he's mad at them. He's like, hey, you know what? Y'all didn't do it when I told y'all to do it, so here's what I'm going to do to y'all for trying to do it. Y'all didn't take the song down when I reached out to you in June.
I'm not going to lie about the Nike thing. I disagree. I personally disagree. He hasn't really done anything with Nike since the whole battle. I don't think he's going to do anything more with Nike anytime soon. Catalog is good, but everyone's listening to the first half of his catalog. The second half of his catalog is only the kids. Only the children are listening to the second half of the catalog because they think that's fire. Everybody that understands what good music is, we're going to understand that the first part of his catalog when he first came out was actually good. I know there's people out there that's going to disagree. But for some people in Canada, I know this for a fact, and I've seen this happen. When you're in a club, a function, whatever, and you hear Find Your Love, people lose their minds. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Here in Canada, it's true. I'm sure if Sunkiss was still here, they would say the same thing. So there are some of Drake's older songs that we're still going to like. So we can't run from that. And I'm speaking from a Canadian standpoint. But that second half of his catalog can get the fuck out of here. Anything like including Scorpion and moving on, get that the hell out of here. Ain't nobody finna listen to that for real. It's a small minority of people listening to that. And losing his cultural cachet, his nigga card is gone. His N-word pass is gone at this point, bruh. He lost his N-word pass. Remember, when we started this stream, we looked at Quality's reaction. The strippers don't even want to give this man a hug for real. Like, he lost his black card. He lost his rush card. For the ones that know about the rush card. Russell Simmons had like, god damn. This nigga finna retreat to Bali soon. Watch. Yo, listen, Lexi, we forgot about PND. We forgot about him, if we're gonna be super honest. The 2 hit records are Gimme a Hug and Nokia, and PND is nowhere to be found. He's nowhere to be found on those records. So we already forgot about the album, if we're completely honest. That's how washed PND is. In fact, I feel like Party Next Door would be so much better if he got the hell away from Drake and actually worked on his craft and stopped powdering his nose. That man needs to stop powdering his nose for real, because it's affecting him. And he got to stop drinking too, because that man can barely sing. He leans on auto-tune to help him with his voice. Like, it's not a good look for real. Oh, don't even get me started on the canceled tour. Talking about, scheduling conflicts. Y'all plan this shit. How you gonna plan it then cancel it? Talking about scheduling conflicts. If you're going broke, just say that. Like, yeah, I disagree. His ish not better than 90s artists, even the one-hit wonders. Party at the Party, damn right. Tiff, I agree with you, but it's not about like merging him with 90s artists. It's just that when you're in Canada, you need to look for something. You need to look for something from this man's catalog. And realistically, we're all going to go to the older side, the first half. Especially the Caribbean joints, because you guys got to remember, in Canada, specifically in Toronto, there's a heavy Caribbean influence here. And they're going to play some of Drake's Caribbean tracks. You know, like the Controllers, what's it called? Twist and Turn with Popcorn. Like, they're going to play those songs, right? They need to play those songs and ring those off in the club. That's how it is here in Toronto. You just can't deny it. So, you can't run from the man. You can't run from his catalog. He has too much. You know? There's a lot of bullshit, but there's some things that you can play for real. You know? Party Died Next Door is crazy. The whole city really did forgot about PND, man. I'm telling you. I'm really telling you. Okay. But remember, Lexi, remember though. If you're in a club in Toronto, you're already getting drinks, especially if you're a gal. Because you're going to get free drinks from Mandem. You know? So, tutus, when you hear some of them tracks, you already have some drinks in your system. And you just want wine and bubble and all them things. So, you know? That's how it goes in Toronto. That's really how it goes for real. I've seen this shit happen. Like, when I work security, when I hear some of these songs, and I see some of the people dancing, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. These girls been drinking 4 or 5 shots. They feeling up each other. You know? The guys are sitting there watching the girls feeling up each other on some I'm too hot for this type shit. They got drink in their system. They play Drake. The girls are losing their mind, twerking, bubbling up on each other. The dudes are just sitting there because they know they can't move right. You know? I really be roasting Toronto mans for real. Half the time, these mans don't know what to do with the girls that are in front of them. And I have to sit back and laugh. I'm like, fam, grab her up. No, just, you know, hold her close. Hold her nice. You don't have to bend her over, so. Just look a nice bubble and go on with your business. But they can't do it right. They want to bend over y'all like he. They're doing too much, bro. I'm working security. I've seen these mans and the way they move with the girls. I'm like, bro, you're doing too much, fam. Half the time, they don't even want to bend over. The girls that are bending over are only doing that for attention. Fact. You know? It's literally attention seeking straight. You have a bum and you know how to move it. You're trying to attract people. Like, you're a decoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true. It's so true. So it's not even a surprise that shit like that happens. It's just, man, Toronto gotta do better for real.
I reached out to you in July. When I reached out to you, I told you I was gonna sue you over the song. It has nothing to do with him losing negotiating powers. It's nothing to do with him losing business. He ain't lost a dime of business. That's bullshit.
What are your thoughts on Drake taking round 2 of his battle to the courtroom?
There's no round 2. All this shit just make the worse. It just makes the fight worse.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're not gonna win a battle. You can't win. You lost a battle. The thing is to just move on.
Right.
Like, you're not gonna win even if you won a lawsuit. You're not gonna win a battle. You're gonna just look corny. Like it's just gonna look bad because you know what I mean. You just look like you sued because you lost a battle.
Yep.
And then people want to rewrite the idea, but it's like, bro, he's suing them because they're promoting a diss record about him. That shit just stupid, bro. That's just like I can see if you didn't even respond, maybe.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you were engaging. Like, it's just dumb. You know what I mean? And again, that same idea 6 years ago, I said, man, he's not hip hop. It wasn't like I came out the clear blue. I was explaining it to Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club, and he asked me, and I said, nah, he's not because of this. Every day you're going to see more and more things that express to you why he's not. You're going to realize.
Ain't that the truth? And again, we got to shout out DeVille again, because all the information that he is finding on dude, yo, it's looking crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Like, bro, whatever happened at hotel is going to come to light, and we're going to know about it soon. And if what they're saying is true, yo, his whole career is done. Anyhow, any of that information comes out, and going down the rabbit hole starts with the public, and you're in the court of public opinion, it's over for a dude. It's over. The man's gonna be under the jail right beside R. Kelly and Diddy for real. They be doing concerts. They got Rolling Loud. They got Shackles and Chains. You know what I'm saying? The Shackles and Chains is crazy. But you know what I'm talking about? Like they're gonna do their own tour for real, bro. Coming to a cell block near you type shit. Like, it's crazy, bro. This shit is crazy.
I was like, everything, and the problem with it is this battle makes it look more and more unfamiliar. He's going to be like, what is happening?
How are you viewing this era of hip hop? There's a lot of different titles people are putting on it right now.
Oh, man, that's a great thought. We got the reset, Kurt, that rock and jazz didn't get. You know what I'm saying? Like normally when like a specific genre goes mainstream, it eventually becomes, for lack of better terms, pasteurized. We got a chance to reset. A lot of people, it's going to clear a lot of space because I don't know if corporate dollars necessarily going to want to be involved with hip hop where it's at again. It's going back into the 80s. Probably going to create some really important and instrumental art, but it ain't the place to be looking for corporate dollars. You know what I mean? This next phase we going into, you know, you're going to have to really know how to articulate yourself and said culture if you want corporate America to back it. Outside of that, it's going to have to just truly be the love. Truly just be a love for this thing that we've been doing.
DIY.
DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Don't be greedy. Peace.
Easy money. You got my subscription, my guy. But yo, this is a great lesson to be learned, bro. This is a great lesson to be learned from a lot of people when it comes down to this battle. What we witnessed in this battle will go down in history. Kendrick is already in textbooks in high school and middle school. This will go down in history. Kendrick's bars are being studied in college courses. You can't sit here and deny this man's influence. For you to deny influence is you denying hip-hop. And that's just disappointing because you're part of the culture. All of this is part of the culture. All right, let me see if I can find this top 5 shit. Let me see if Tiny sent it. I see a new message. I see a new message. Oh, this dude?
The clock is ticking on these 5G subscription savings from Public Mobile.
Take charge of your health with the #1 doctor-recommended multivitamin. Up top,
Hey,
Centrum.
I
You
see
did
his
it.
face. He's one of
Curtis
the
King,
reactors.
he says, yeah.
He's one of the 32 minutes. God damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Vic, I already handled that question earlier in the stream. Who's up next in Toronto hip hop? God knows at this point, bro, because not enough. First of all, think about, okay, Vic, think about this for a second. Think about the climate in Toronto in terms of domination, in terms of like the nightlife, because the nightlife kind of runs shit, right? Think about that and think about whose name always comes up. It's always Drake. Nobody else. People still say free Tory, but at the end of the day, it's not like a prominent voice, right? So keeping that in mind, if you want to think about it though, Drake is a pop star. No one's admitting it, but he's a pop star. But we're talking hip hop. Who's up next in Toronto for hip hop, bruh? Yo, bro, there's nobody. I want to say Nav, but Nav can't take that spot for real. He really can't take that spot. Tory Lanez is the only man that can take that spot, and that nigga's locked up right now. There's nobody else for hip hop. If we're gonna be super honest, there's definitely contenders, but they're literally like, they're not even gonna get city support, bruh. Drake with the melodies is crazy, but really think about it. They're not going to get the city support. A lot of people are going to sit there and lie to your face. I'm telling you the truth. The city support matters, and Drake has all of it. If you want somebody up next in hip-hop that has the skill, the talent, and everything to take that spot, they can't even claim it. They really can't even claim it. Because they're going to get way more hate. Probably more hate than what Drake got at the beginning of his career. They get more hate than love. And now you got to work to shift that at the same time. Get your name out globally. Bro, Toronto's cooked. Toronto's literally cooked. I'm confident. I'm talking about in terms of looking at Vic's question. Looking at Vic's question, because his question was, who's up next for Toronto in hip-hop? I'm just explaining the reason as to why there's nobody. That's it. There's nobody. Unless Tory Lanez get out of jail, there's nobody. And I'm being so for real. Like, like I'm telling y'all, Toronto is cooked. Toronto is cooked. Don't let them sit there and talk about Northside Benji or nobody like that. It's not going to work with the rest of the world. It's only going to work for North America, maybe. Maybe. But you got to remember, the individuals that can rap in Toronto do not have the work ethic to dominate globally. They don't have work ethic. Like, our top rap artists in Toronto, majority of them are lazy. So, should I just look, because, Tiny sent me top 5 Troy to check out, but that's like a 32-minute video. I don't know if I want to go through the whole thing. But do you want me to go to Damn D POV to check out the reference track? I guess then we have to look at people immigrating to the U.S. to build up. But that's crazy. And the funny thing is, Anthony, a lot of Canadians are doing that. From the comedians to some of the artists. Like R&B rap artists, they're literally migrating to the U.S. to build their careers for real. Like, you might say that as a joke thing, but it's actually a serious thing. Well, there is 42 people. There is 42 people in chat. That's another milestone that we hit today. Shout out to every single one of y'all for real, bro. Every single one of y'all for real. Shout out, no doubt. All right, so we're gonna watch Damn D then. All right, let me go find Damn D's video then. Because we got to get to the bottom of this Kendrick. Reference. What the fuck is all this? don't know where we just went just now, but you know what? Let me just go to his page. Let me go to damn DPOV's page, bro, because I ain't gonna waste no time. I ain't gonna waste no time at all. Academics exposed to Drake DM talking about excuse me? Talking about a 14-year-old? Oh, we're not yo, we're not even done for real. Drake is done. Academics for being a simp. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Hey everybody, my name is Sam, aka Sambucha, and I'm a YouTuber who makes variety content ranging from challenges to gaming to pretty much.
That's great.
All right.
Anyway. Alright, so it's been a while since I checked out Damn D. I'm glad I fixed the format so that I can be separated and not be on top. Pause. On top of his video like that. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into this video, alright? I don't really care too much about reacting to this one. I just want to sit back and watch this one. I think we have about 4 reactions that we can upload for today, so I'm good with that.
Right, man. It seems we have a reference track party, man. Seems we have a reference track party. The OV hoes are coming out here and saying, yo, Kendrick Lamar swimming pool was recently leaked. The reference track was leaked. I knew Kendrick had a ghostwriter when Drake mentioned it on Family Matters. Let's listen.
Why you baby sitting over 2 or 3 shots? I'ma show how to turn it.
That literally sounds like a man from Toronto. That literally, if these niggas don't stop doing what they doing, they gonna get in trouble for real. That literally sounds like a man from Toronto. You see what I'm talking about with work ethic? Look what these niggas would rather do than go out and make a good song. Look what they would rather do, bruh. This shit is weird. Bro, this is literally what I'm talking about when it comes to work ethic. Y'all putting your time and effort into the wrong shit. These niggas are dumb for real, bruh. They have no discipline.
First you get a swimming pool full of liquor, dive in it, pool full of liquor, and you dive in it, grab a pool bottle, and you then you watch it fly. I'ma make them come and fuck them up to die. First you get a
I need a drink. I need a drink for real. Y'all don't understand. I need a drink for real. You think I'm gonna sit through this shit? That's lame as hell.
Pool full of liquor and you laugh.
First of all, who is this person, man? Man, hey, man, come on, man. Where is the facts and evidence, all right?
That's what I'm saying.
Where is the facts and evidence, right? Y'all talking about Kendrick Lamar, man, bro. Where's the facts and evidence to this? I gotta see the comments on this, man. At this point, anybody can make
Anthony,
a quote unquote.
Anthony, what I'm thinking right now is like, yo, just imagine if this man put some time and effort into something of his own skill and talent and drop it. It might be a hit in Toronto for real because we let a whole lot of bullshit go number 1. look at Wagwan Delilah. The fuck? Go make some bullshit like that. Bro, our city is cooked. And the funny thing is, there are talented individuals that can actually rap in a city. But they will never get the light of day. Because nobody's looking for nothing from the city. And it's insane to hear that. But it's true. It's so true. Wagwan Delilah. Friggin' Meet Your Padre. Like, how are these songs being made for real, bruh? And look at the source. It's ridiculous. They don't even try.
Reference drop. Okay, who's the person who did it? What's the time date of this release? Like, come on, man. We just can't be And I'm not even gonna jump the bait for Drake, because allegedly Drake has some new reference tracks. I need to see the artist who is referred as the ghostwriter, the quote unquote ghostwriter, and I need to see the time and the stamp of the date of this reference track.
That's very true, him.
I can literally
shout out to you for stopping by. Thank you.
Come on this microphone, put on the beat in the background, and just mumble some words with the same melody, with the same tempo, with the same cadence.
Actually, him made a good point. Him made a very good point. There is a difference between reference tracks and plagiarism. Copying off of the whole song, and that's what Drake does. There's a very big difference. Because think about it. Every reference track that we heard from Drake is literally one-to-one copying just in his voice. I feel so bad for Quentin Miller, bro. Because Quentin Miller is literally the person that made Drake. And then they took everything from this dude, bro. They pretty much took everything from dude. That's insane. I feel so bad. And Quentin Miller literally sounds like Drake. He's literally the original Drake. It's so crazy.
And switch up the word and say, hey, I'm Kendrick's ghostwriter. Who in the hell believed this?
Why you baby sitting over 2 or 3 shots? I'ma show how to turn it up a lot. First you get a swimming.
Bro. And I don't want nobody to tell me that's not, and I don't want not a single soul out there to tell me that's not a man from Toronto. I don't want to hear a single soul. That literally sounds like a man from Toronto, just a waste man. Honestly, if you want to think very critically, it sounds like one of the brown mans in Toronto trying to do something, say the man has a reference song. Yo, this is crazy, bro.
Pool full of liquor, dive in it. Pool full of liquor, and you dive in it. Grab a pool bottle, and you then you watch it fly. I'ma make him come, fuck him up the dive. First you get it.
You don't even know the lyrics, bro. He's not even saying the lyrics right,
Why you baby sitting over?
Imagine, no, hold on a second. Imagine you're making a fake reference track and you don't know the lyrics to the track. He's saying everything else, but he's missing the part. I know y'all heard it too. Cause through his eyes, he thinks a reference song is a one-to-one copying. That's not a reference song, brother. That's how you know this is somebody making something, just assuming based off what they heard from Drake's reference songs. Yo, you can't make this up. This is so embarrassing. And this is from our city. God damn, man, I told you we're cooked.
Y'all gotta try better. I want to see if anybody's actually falling for this, man. Well, let's check out exactly. Are you serious? Is this? No, this ain't real, man. I want to see the comments on this. More on the way.
What?
By the way, Baby King would have been 11 years if this song was released. Swimming Pool was written in 2011. So y'all thinking 10 years? Baby King is sending him voice memos. So they saying that Baby King did this. This is career ending. Swimming Pool was a radio hit. Literally the song that.
That's what I'm saying, Tiff.
Not surprised. Who is falling for this, man? Drake does not lie.
He's
5-year-old 5-year-old Baby King writing all a K. Dot song while still learning. While still training draws is wild, right? This is crazy. So they saying, yo, if this is Baby King, y'all know Baby King was young when allegedly he made this song for Kendrick. Boy, niggas would make up anything. Baby King had a crazy pen for being 9. Preschool propaganda. Yeah, man. Ain't nobody falling for this. You have no shame about the lies you tell.
Ooh, that's a bar. Hold on, you have no shame about the lies you tell? I want to just see that
Ain't
again.
nobody falling for this. You have no shame about the lies.
That's a bar. That's a bar. Heavy shot.
Lies you tell. I'm dying. I heard this in 2008, bro. It's getting spooky. I knew it. I could have recorded something like this to any song. Exactly. I just said that. The way that whoever this person, anybody can, I can literally make a beat like this. Matter of fact, hold on. You know what? Now I'm 50 Cent.
Wait, what?
50 Cent in the club. Instrumental. No, matter of fact, let me do it on my phone because it has to sound a certain type of way.
Wait, what?
So let me do it on my phone. Let me just type in 50 Cent in the club. Instrumental.
What is he doing?
All right, here we go.
Your data is gold.
Here we go.
Amen.
Now I'm about
That's a
to
fact.
make a 50 Cent reference track to In the Club.
You're gonna,
just like how
yo, he's gonna
Old
make
Boy
a
did
reference
to
track
Kendrick.
right now.
Are y'all ready?
McAfee.com/online protection. Terms apply.
Go, go, go,
Yo, this guy's a fool, bro. This guy is a fool. Oh, we got OS in the chat. What's good, my boy? Yo, I honestly think it's just a joke, like straight satire. You can't joke at a time like this. You can't joke at a time like this. I'll tell you that right now.
go, go, someone. It's my birthday. We gonna party like it's my birthday. We'll sip wine coolers. It's my birthday, and I don't care because it's a motherfucking birthday. It's a party in the club. Bottle full of bub.
Yo, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Yo, this nigga is stupid.
Give me drugs and I ain't making love, so come give me a hug. If you ain't want a butt, you can find me in the club, rubbing on a butt.
Yo, here come Drake fans. Yo, this shit fire, bruh. Shit fire. 50 Cent had a reference track too. Holy shit, this shit fire for real. Jesus Christ.
Cause I got some liquor and I'm trying to fuck. Cause I ain't trying to come home if you're trying to buck. You don't give me the buck, and I'm gonna give me buck. You can find me in the club.
He's not moaning enough. Stop this.
Do y'all see how easy that was? Anybody can literally come on here, just put the instrumental to the background and just mumble some words, have the same delivery, have the same flow, and say, hey, this is the reference track. Like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody falling for this crap. Just copy and paste that.
Valid.
What the fuck is this hot mess?
But it doesn't look good for...
This is some bull. Drake fans are down bad. Hell yeah, Drake fans are down bad. Now Drake has some. Now once again, I got to keep it a bean. You know, Drake has some reference tracks as well. I'm gonna go over them, and we gonna see if they're as bad as Kendrick's, because apparently they saying that Kendrick has some reference track, which is this trash
maximum
shit
level
right here.
BS.
Why you baby sitting over 2 or 3 shots? I'ma turn it up a lot. First you get a swimming pool full of liquor, dive in the pool full of liquor, and you dive in it, grab a pool bottle, and you then you watch it fly. I'ma make them come and fuck them up and die. First you get a pool full of liquor, and you dive.
That boy said fuck him up and die. Hold on, what did he say?
Why you baby sitting over 2 or 3 shots? I'ma turn it up.
I'ma tell her 3 shots.
Why you
baby sitting over 2 or 3 shots?
If anybody believes this, it takes a lot of brain cells to be that stupid for real, bro. That's what I'm saying, Tiff. Trust me. That's a fact.
I'ma turn it up a lot. First you get a swimming pool full of liquor, dive in the pool full of liquor, and you dive in it, grab a pool bottle, and you then you watch it fly. I'ma make them come and fuck them up and dive.
You gonna come fuck them and watch them die.
Make it stop. Video's almost done,
Man,
don't worry.
You gotta stop the goddamn cap. Stop the goddamn cap right now.
Stop the cap.
See, you got that one. I got this one. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, you can't make this up, bro.
Why the fuck you lying?
Hey, why the fuck you lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
I'm so dead,
Y'all leave a comment down below, man. How do you feel about this
so
weak ass reference track that they try to expose Kendrick?
Not even that's crazy, Lexi. That is crazy. Hey, look. I think we can end on a high note for today. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. We streamed for a long time. I hope y'all enjoyed that, bro. It's a good time to cut it off because you know I got work to do with putting all these reactions out. But look, we're gonna call it here. We're definitely gonna call it here. We're gonna end on a high note. It's been about how many hours now? Almost 4 hours. We're at 3.5 hours right now. Shout out to everybody that stopped by today. We're gonna be here again tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. All right. Shout out to all my individuals in the chat. Shout out to all the OGs. Listen, I can't get to every single one of y'all because this chat been going on. Okay? But thank you for stopping by. Final thoughts. From what we heard from the Ville today, we know there's going to be more, so you know I'm going to be here to watch. All I have to say is that who is that underage person in the hotel that was bleeding? Who was that? Okay? They definitely had a freak off in a hotel. And these federal agents might actually stack a case against this dude for real, bro. I didn't go to the file to... I can save that for tomorrow. I'll save that for tomorrow because I don't want to do too much in one day. But yeah. Thank you, Lexi. Appreciate you. Yep, shout out to all the OGs. Shout out to all the people watching. Bro, we hit. First of all, we hit 42 people. 42 people. That is crazy. 42 people. That's a milestone for us. That is a milestone for us. So shout out to everybody that stopped by, gave me their ears. You know, I appreciate every single one of y'all. We had an entertaining day today. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate all you guys. Shout out to all my OGs. Shout out Tiny, Natasha. I'm gonna try my best to remember all your names. Shout out Tiny, Natasha, Anthony, Quickie, Tiff, Slay. Shout out to all you guys. I know I'm missing some. Shout out to Lord Racer. I remember seeing Lord Racer earlier. Who else? Susie stopped by. Shout out to Susie. I appreciate you guys. All my OGs I love to stop by. I thank y'all for real. Anyway, we're going to call it here. This is going to be the end of the stream. Let me play a little lo-fi to end the stream, bro. Play y'all a little something, bro. We're going to end on a high note. We're definitely going to end on a high note, no doubt. Look, we're going to charge it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Holy, what a day, what a day. This is single seated reactions only on the Flexing Mind Network. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long and long live. Take care, y'all. Peace. I'm gonna end it off with a little music for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy it. Man, today was a great stream, man. Today was a great stream. Take care, TT. Have a good night as well. Night, guys. Good night, good night, good night. Make sure y'all sleep well, man. Sleep well. You know, I hope y'all wake up with positive energy in your hearts and spirits. I mean that. No doubt. Take care, Tiny. Y'all have a good night. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Much less. I got you, Anthony. Don't worry. Much less moaning is hilarious, bro. Take care, Tiff. This is a great community, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate every single one of y'all. This is a wonderful community that we got here. Thank you, Slay. Thank you. I appreciate you. Man, I love this community for real, bro. Thank y'all for being you and just allowing me to be me. You know? This is great. Goodness gracious, man. What a day. Job ain't done though. I got a lot of editing to do. Job ain't done for real. Shout out to the Ville as well. He's an MVP for this episode, no doubt. All his videos were top tier.